by the record machine. I knew he must have been about 17. He was going strong, playing my favorite song, and I could tell it wouldn't be long that he was with me, yeah, me. And I could tell it wouldn't be long that he was with me, yeah, me. Singing, I love rock and roll. Spend a lot of time in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come and take your time and dance with me. Ow! He smiled, so I got up and asked for his name. That don't matter, he said, 'cause it's all the same. I said, can I take you home where we can be alone? The next we were moving on, he was with me, yeah, me. Next we were moving on, he was with me, yeah, me. Singing, I love rock and roll. Spend a lot of time in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come take your time and dance with me. Take you home where we can be alone. Next we're moving on. He was with me, yeah, me. And we'll be moving on and singing that same old song, yeah, with me. Singing, I love rock and roll. So put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come and take your time and dance with me. I love rock and roll. So put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come and take your time and dance with me. I love rock and roll. So put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come and take your time and dance with me. I love rock and roll. So put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come and take your time and dance with me. I love rock and roll. So put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come and take your time and dance with me.
MoreLikeRadio.com. It's our duty to entertain you. I said duty.
Warning, listening to the Kelly Show in large quantities could result to having the following in no specific order.
Shenanigans, ghost appearing, anal leakage, bleeding from the ears, melting eyes, internal bleeding, loss of brain cells, illusions of invincibility, illusions of grandeur, loss of dignity and awareness, imagined gains in height, fitness, and sexual powers, inability to correctly judge sexual appeal of yourself or others, and athlete's partners.
Audience participation is welcome. If not, screw you! Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening.
Broadcasting live from Bristol, Connecticut. It's The Sully Show. Starring Adam. J.T. Hollis. And the man who controls it all, Sully.
Yeah, well, I kind of try and control it all, but it is what it is. It is what it is, unfortunately. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sully Show here on More Like Radio Twitch.tv/Accidental Punch. Oh, it's gonna be a of a day. Ooh, that was weird. With me in studio, Adam. Hi, Adam. How are you, sir?
I'm good, and you?
I'm doing fine, but for some reason things are going like it's going a little screwy. Going a little screwy today. And as you guys can see, Adam's got a little bit of new camera angle that we're working with. And it's working hard. Good old Ranger, Indiana. This is my man, my redneck brother from another mother, JT Hollis. Hi, JT. What's up, everybody? I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Come on into the chat room. Go to morelikeradio.com/live for the audio, as well as twitch.tv/accidental punch for all of those that are watching on Facebook. Our main chat is at twitch.tv/accidental punch. So join us. We've got Carol in there. We got Amanda. We got Western Echo, also known as Dennis, one of our main moderators now. JT's in there. I'm in there. I'm sure Vin will be coming in there. Mr. Bunky will be in there shortly. We're all there, and I do want to say hi to everybody who is watching on Facebook. We got Pat, Ellis, Desiree, my dad, Mike Jackson, my in-laws are watching, Wally, and of course, my friend Brendan Broadway from elementary school and high school. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show today. Welcome to the show. We've got a lot to do and very little time to do it. Mostly because in about a half hour, I'm sure I'm going to get a text. Okay, we're going to bed now. And I'm going to have to put the little one to bed, so, you know.
Well, when you do that, that's when I'll give my NCAA bracket update.
Which, by the way, I'm glad you mentioned that, JT.
Thank you for all the participation, folks.
Yes. Everybody who participated in that, awesome job. Especially since I didn't. Because I completely forgot, just like JT said I would, and just like I said I would.
Well, and that's okay because nobody else did it either.
I think that thing is like way too close. It's like right on my face.
You're like extreme close up.
Yeah, like seriously.
What do you think, dude? Should I put a tripod like right
maybe
over
like
here? Maybe
something like that. I think it's just like.
Well, I don't want to put it in front of the door.
So it's like,
come on, dude, you're all right, man. You look good.
Because if I maybe I can like raise it up a little bit.
Just kind of suck the cheeks in like a chipmunk, and you'll be.
No, it's like I can see my entire like face.
He's
like,
got
everything.
Face. A face.
Yeah, you look good, Adam. It could probably do with being a little bit further back.
Yeah,
but not a lot.
You got to remember, there's just so much room I have, and there's just so much.
It's true. This studio
power cord that I have.
There you go. That's better.
You know. Just saying. My dad wants to know what an NCAA bracket is. It's called the college basketball bracket that no one really pays attention to. Yeah, it is.
Well, I'll tell you what, they're paying attention this year with all the upsets and everything.
Yeah, apparently a lot of the big name teams
it's been
out.
upset central this year. I mean, it's been crazy.
Hey.
For the first time in NCAA history, a 16 seed beat a number 1 seed. Wow. And of course, the 16 seed that beats the number 1 seed would be the team that I picked to win the whole damn thing.
What are the odds of that, JT? Like, seriously, what are the odds of that? I do want to say hi to Laura and Lauren. They all just chimed in on the Facebook chat as well. Guys, remember, our main chat is twitch.tv/accidental punch. We would love to see you guys in there. We are trying to get our viewership up on Twitch so we can become partners and make some money. We want to make some money. Vin says, yay for sport ball.
Sport ball.
Hey, that's what he's calling it, sport ball. And my dad also says, what's an NCAA bracket and what's basket what? Basket what?
Well, that was the thing.
Well, that didn't work out too well, did it?
Yeah.
That didn't work out too well at all. Just saying. Just putting it out there, folks. Yeah. Just
putting it out there.
And by the way, folks, Adam looks like Kilroy.
What?
You look like Kilroy. Just hide yourself under the monitor just a little bit there. You're Kilroy.
It's like hard to trying to work the monitor here.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. I see that.
There you go. See, Kilroy.
I was thinking what Wilson from
from Home Improvement. There you go.
Heidi Ho neighbor.
Yeah. Howdy ho, neighbor.
The one smart guy on the show.
Yay! Which, if you're on this show, folks,
well, I mean, you had Tim.
That's true. He did, didn't he?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
He did.
Did you ever see the Last Man Standing? You ever watch that show?
Yes, I love Last Man Standing.
Oh, they canceled it because it was a good show.
Oh, it was all that political bull crap that's going on, you know? I mean, who said
all the
that?
guest starring and making fun of his previous show. When his wife was on there, and she talked about like the 3 kids, and his son was kind of
sons.
He always tried to soup everything up, and you know, more power, and he's like, oh.
Hey, I called it. Mr. Bunky's in the chat room. I called it.
Hey, the Bunkster.
I called it.
Wow, this is the earliest he's been here in a long time.
Mr. Bunky is in the chat room, man. And oh crap! Hang on, folks. I just lost that whole video and take the audio because I apparently messed it up big time. Yeah.
You seem to be having a rough time at the beginning of the show tonight.
I don't know. Most people will quit. Most people will quit with the amount of technology problems we have with this show.
You can't quit if you're not getting paid.
That's true. but most people would like stop their show like on Thursday nights. I mean, who said that?
Hey, wait, I am never stopped.
Not you.
Oh, okay.
Not you.
I was gonna say.
No, Western Echo knows what I'm talking about. But we love Thursday night shows. Just saying.
Oh, it's a dig at the Echo. Okay.
No. It's not. No, it's not a.
He was accusing you of not having.
No.
So.
No.
Right,
Dennis will go. Oh yeah. I got you.
Yeah, he just put up the smiley face.
Oh, lovely. Watching on Facebook. Hello, everyone.
Great. Now I really got to watch my mouth. You got your whole family tuning in.
No, not really.
When has that ever stopped you before?
Yeah, I was about to say. When...
I mean, that would point taken.
Touche, right? Touche. This is.
Yeah, I know you're a little rusty from not being here for a couple of weeks. So
well, unfortunately, the snow decided to keep me and Sully apart. It's like every week, it's like, oh, I'm gonna come in this week, and it's like, here in Connecticut, 9 feet of snow coming. Yeah. More on the forecast, and then you're like, oh. All
right,
great.
You ready for this? This is gonna be the weirdest thing for me, and I am absolutely going to say it's the weirdest thing. I do want to say hi to one of my high school teachers, Professor Pryhockey, who...
That's not a real name.
No. Yes, it is. It's a real name.
That's a real name?
It's a real name.
All right.
Very lovely teacher. I never had her as a teacher, but she was awesome as a teacher in my school.
Which is why she's awesome, because you never had her.
So for me saying, hi, Amy, it's really weird, because it's like... I only know her from her last name, you know. It's like I know I'm an adult now, but it's like it's still one of those like my kindergarten teacher. Whenever my kindergarten teacher chimes in, and she has chimed in, folks.
Yes, she has.
It's always Mrs. Reed, my kindergarten teacher. I can't call her by her first name, Judy. It's too weird for me.
Habit. It's habit, and for people of our age and upbringing,
yes,
it's a respect thing.
Whoa! Wait a minute, that was the word again.
Yeah,
was that the Pee Wee Herman?
That's been my hashtag word. Hashtag respect.
Adam, the last 2 shows since you've missed it, that word respect has been thrown around like crazy.
Like Reese's eggs at an Easter party.
Your camera's bothering me. I gotta fix it.
It's bothering me. Like it's.
He keeps looking at it.
I gotta fix it.
Like it's hard because I'm so used to like looking at the other camera just naturally.
Right.
Now I have to like look at you, but then look at the camera, then look.
I'm over here.
It's like doing one of those films where they're like, don't look at the camera while you're doing something.
Right.
And you watch it like you're telling the girl like, don't look at the camera.
Don't look at the camera. Don't look at the camera.
Look at what you're doing.
Look at me. Then you go. No,
you
gotta look at the
what
camera.
You're doing. You don't want to
Well,
get,
you know, it's the shame thing. She can't help but look away from you.
I mean, I would, yeah.
I do want to say hi to Leanne. She just chimed in on the Twitch chat room. Hello, Leanne. Thanks for joining us today.
Leanne is a very good friend of mine up on Facebook that I met years ago.
Oh boy!
In doing Farmtown.
Oh, remember Farmtown? Oh my God!
Great to see you, Leanne.
I haven't played that game in years.
Wait, Farmtown? You mean
on Facebook, the Farmtown game that was big?
Is that what it's called, Farmtown?
Farmtown. There's Farmtown. Yes. There was there's
like
a whole bunch of
There's Farmville.
Farmville. That's it.
But there was Farmtown too.
Farmtown beat out Farmville.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. Okay, sure.
I still need to fix your camera.
Yeah. Are you just gonna figure this out?
I'm gonna let you two be on screen while I fix the camera and chime in.
Put me on screen while you're fixing the camera.
That's right. I'm gonna.
The professionalness of this.
I tell you,
your teacher would be so ashamed of you if she was your teacher.
She wasn't my video teacher.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying.
So I'll make it easy for you while you're doing that. Put the camera on me.
Don't put it on you.
Yes, put it on me. I'm knock some out while he's doing it.
Fixing the camera. That's what I'm doing. Say, fixing the camera.
Yeah, I don't think you're doing that. I don't think you.
Whoa! Extreme close up.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
That's true.
That's true. We are.
Good night, folks.
Can't argue with that.
Western Echo says, "Is she hot? Did you fantasize about her? Be honest." I'm gonna guess.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay, he admitted it. I don't. That's an odd thing to admit on air to somebody who's watching, but okay.
I didn't fantasize about any of my teachers.
I didn't fantasize about any of mine because none of them were hot.
Well, but all mine were nuns.
Oh, I mean, there could be a hot nun though. Nunning it up out there. She could be.
She could be, but you really can't tell. But I did fantasize about my guidance counselor.
Your guidance counselor?
Because she was hot.
Apparently, she didn't give you any good guidance. Because here you are.
No,
so.
she didn't.
you hang out with us. What's wrong with you?
She gave me tons of great advice.
I'm sure she did.
If you're gonna do a radio show with Sully, run.
Okay, Leanne just asked me, "Hey JT, did you know that nuns can have sex now?"
What?
What? No.
That's a game changer. That was.
Yes, it is.
No, that's not true either. That's got to be some weird, like new age thing. I'm sorry.
Snoops it.
Snoops it.
Somebody's got something it.
Name that website. You know, Snopes.com or Snoops.com or whatever it is.
Snoopy it.
Snopes.com.
That was good. That was good. That was a good dad joke.
Good one, Leanne. Good one.
Although, I'm a little upset because I think by the time I graduated, it was like 3 or 4 years later when all of a sudden the hot teachers started appearing and sleeping with like their students. And I'm like, man, where were all these hot 25-year-olds wanting to sleep with 15-year-olds when I was in high school? Like now, every time you turn around, it's like, oh, teacher has threesome with her high school buddies and friends and students and tapes it on YouTube. Like, what's...
Right.
These teachers now, I swear.
Yeah, and it all started with the Adam Sandler movie. Where he was the dad or he was the kid and he was born... He came about from the affair between the student and the teacher.
Okay. What movie is that?
Yeah, please explain this one.
I don't know the name.
Oh, here we go. This is where he makes up a movie and just throws a random actor in there.
No, it's not a made-up movie. It was Adam Sandler was the main character. He was the son.
He was the bastard child.
No, I'm sorry. He was the father. He was the father.
Are you talking about Big Daddy?
That might he made it with the teacher.
He wasn't even the dad. It was it was Jon Stewart. It was his dad. It was the girl. And it was some random girl he hooked up with, and he was hoping to raise him.
No.
I love how JT gets like a storyline, and it's like
not that
half
one,
there.
Not that one. He, as a student in school, he made it with the teacher. Teacher got pregnant. Son was born. Dad was, he turned out to be a total mess. Son was, of course.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Does anyone here understand?
Positive.
Mike Jackson says, "That's My Boy" is the movie. That's My Boy.
There you go.
Okay.
Thank you.
I don't ever remember seeing that movie.
I don't remember that movie either.
I mean, I'm sure it does exist.
Yes, it does.
I'm sure it does exist.
Wait a minute. I've seen a movie that you guys haven't?
I don't think it's a real movie.
It is.
I'm to be honest with you. No one here in the chat room has even chimed in and said that's a real movie.
It is a real movie.
Well, like I said, my friend Mike Jackson, he says, "That's My Boy" is the movie. So now, obviously, I'm gonna have to,
that's what I'm doing right now.
Is that the one where like he's got like a tattoo on his back of something, like dolphins or something like that?
Let's see. Leanne says 2012. Yes, it is real.
2012. That's My Boy.
All right, I can see that.
Let's see. That's My Boy is a 2012 American...
Adam Sandler and Andy Samberg.
Yep.
Oh man, that's a horrible film. It sounds like already.
Yeah,
Adam
I was about to
Sandler
say
and
that's not really a good
Columbia
combination.
Pictures
Just
grossed 57 million, but they paid 70 million to make it.
Also known as a box office flop or straight to DVD movie.
No, it was a box office flop. Yeah.
Western Echo says just the fact that JT has used an Adam Sandler movie as a reference, he gets an A for effort.
Hey.
IMDb shit. I'm not doing it. Somebody else do it.
I do want to say hi to Amanda, Scott, Angus. They all just started chiming in on Facebook as well. Guys, don't forget our main chat is twitch.tv/accidental punch. Join us right there. You can interact with everybody. If you follow and subscribe to us, you can get a really cool emoji if you subscribe. Right now, it's just the wonderful Accidental Punch logo. But of course, the more subscribers, the more tiers we'll be able to open up and more emoticons we'll be able to give to you guys. So might want to consider that. And of course, if you are a Amazon Prime member, you can sync your Amazon Prime with Twitch and you can subscribe to the show for free. Yeah, it's how we do. It's how we do it, folks. How we do it.
Okay, so now we bullshitted for like
half
18 minutes.
Half hour 40. Hey, I fixed your camera.
You did. You fixed my camera.
I did. I fixed the camera. I think it looks pretty good here. Now,
Looks like crap.
What's that?
I mean, he says it still looks like crap.
I mean, you can't change what's behind the camera or anything like that, but
Or front of, yeah.
Very
I mean,
true.
the camera quality is not the best, but what do you get for a 1985 VHS?
Actually,
camera?
this is a 2006.
2006, which
Yeah.
in technology and
It
video
was
is
obsolete
like
as soon as I bought it.
obsolete as hell.
It was obsolete.
You might as well
as
just
soon
have
as I bought
Betamax.
it. Betamax. Had Betamax. Didn't last.
I thought Betamax was like Cinemax, but like dirtier for the longest time.
No, you were thinking Betamax,
Yeah,
not Betamax.
I definitely Betamaxed it. That's for sure.
Yep. Weston Echo says, so your solution for Adam's camera was to give him a MySpace angle. You're welcome. Well, technically, that's his angle because he's kind of on an angle. He's not straight.
Yeah, we're trying some things and moving some things around here, so we're seeing how it works.
You know what? I'm going to tell everybody this. If you guys want a better camera angle of Adam,
Ooh, here
Nobody
we go.
wants that.
subscribe to the channel.
There you go.
That way, I can get a new camera.
We can also do a paper bag special for JT.
That's true. We could do a paper bag special for JT, and eventually,
I'll take it. I'm out of paper bags.
Use plastic.
There's going to be a time when Adam's going to want to be able to do the show from home. Like when it snows,
No shit.
and he can remote in. I'm just putting it out there.
I just found out about the drive that you had, Adam. Holy crap, man.
Yeah, so a
He
few
didn't
weeks ago I was in
believe me.
Albany. I got stuck in Albany. I was on the way back, which was going to be just fine, but then all of a sudden I hit traffic in Albany for 3 hours, and then it's another 4-hour drive past that.
Well, you were
to
stuck.
here.
You were stuck in the construction traffic, right? Yeah.
And then the last few weeks, it's like, oh, we're going to be able to do the show. And then all of a sudden, it's like, no, Mother Nature said, screw you. We're going to have 8 feet of snow. It's yeah. Every week, it's been just torrential snow, Then it melts. Then we have snow again.
Well, and you got another one coming in. When's that one supposed to hit? Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. So,
well, hey, at least it let you come and do the show this week.
Basically.
So.
Hey, you know what? You just sent Tom from MySpace will be on the show. I will try and get Tom from MySpace on the show. He had the greatest trolling effort ever. Somebody actually bitched and complained to Tom that he sold MySpace. He sold MySpace to Fox for over $6 million.
No, it's got to be more than that.
Who's the stupid one?
6 million? It's got to be like 6 billion.
Nah, it was million.
He sold it
MySpace is not worth that much.
Well,
have you seen it
I
now?
thought back then he sold it for like some ton of money. Like when it's popular.
Way back when. Way back when. I do want to say hi to Lori, who just started chiming in the Twitch chat room. Hello, Lori. Welcome to the show. And of course, like I said, everybody who's watching on Facebook, come on in, twitch.tv/accidental punch. If you can't, download the Twitch app. It's simple. It's free to do. And you can log in with Facebook as Lori did last week. So, do it.
Yeah.
Enjoy some time with
Lori
us.
said that, speaking of snow, since this morning, the weatherman has changed it 5 times.
It has, yeah. Yeah.
Vin asked if there was a Jenny Craig convention going on in Albany at the time.
There was. There was. There was.
There you go.
And it was delicious. That bitch was delicious. That cake was amazing.
Chocolate. And Amanda says, wow, MySpace, it turned awful when Facebook came out.
See, I actually liked MySpace
it turned
better.
awful before Facebook.
I liked MySpace better than Facebook. And one of the reasons why is the fact that you were able to make your MySpace page whatever you wanted it to be using the HTML code. You could change things left and right, which I thought was great. A lot of people made a lot of money doing that because it's basically just web design. You're just using HTML code with it. You know, I know we're getting a little technical here, folks, but it's true. I know a lot. There were news articles and segments of teenagers getting paid a lot of money, and that was their job. They just designed people's MySpace pages.
Yep.
It's amazing.
Wait, people were so lazy they couldn't design their own page?
Well, there are some people that are not tech savvy, Adam.
Oh, see, I was thinking like they went in and just added the code and that was it. Like they were that lazy.
They did specific designs, sparklies and, rotating letters and, just pretty much anything you wanted. People could make your page look that way.
Yeah. I want to say hi to Josh. He just chimed in. So did Mark. Hello, guys, on Facebook. Come on in, twitch.tv/accidental punch. That's where the fun begins. Lori actually just said in the Twitch chat room that the app was so easy to download, even I did it.
Well,
Good job, Lori.
If JT can do it, then
I
I'll be
did it
impressed.
too.
That's right. JT downloaded it onto the iPad, right? One of your tablets or whatever you got there.
Yeah, the tablet that we got.
Yeah. So if JT can do it, come on. And JT, trust me, JT is not very tech savvy.
No,
he's not.
No.
I'm not as dumb as a lot of people think, but I'm not that tech savvy.
I'll be right back.
Up, Adam.
Agree to disagree.
Shut up, Adam.
We'll agree to disagree on that one. We'll agree to disagree.
We'll give you that one. We'll give you that one.
Oh man, lots of fun and excitement.
So I take it it's our time now.
This is our time. This is where we get to talk about Sully, and he doesn't know we're talking about him. So feel free to chime in and tell your best Sully story.
I really don't have any Sully stories that nobody knows about.
That's true.
I do want to do something. There's a lot of people here that have been on my Thursday night show, and we've been getting the updates about the dog carving that I've been doing.
Yeah, that would look fantastic, by the way.
And we finally finished it. So anybody who hasn't seen it, this is the carving. This is Sergeant Gracie. I'm waiting for the video to catch up with me so I can see where where it's at and everything. But that's Sergeant Gracie, finished product. And she's going to be going out in the mail to the veteran that ordered her here in the next day or so.
That's awesome.
And it took, I've got 14 and a half hours of work into that. So, yeah. That was a lot of fun. That was a challenge. I've never done any animals other than the ones on the patches and stuff like that I've done. But that was fun.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun.
It was, man. And I was able to get a lot of the detail from painting that I wasn't able to get from the tools and everything. So it came out a lot better than I thought it was going to be totally honest with you.
Well, that's good. That'll be a nice little gem to have on the wall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's he calls her his battle buddy. That's his German Shepherd that he's got, and it's his guard dog. He lives out in the country kind of a little bit. And
Amanda says you should do a cat next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
one should do a
actually,
cat
I've already
next.
got the next request, and it came from his wife.
2 cross boners? No. Okay.
No. I guess they've got an old black and white picture of them dressed up in 20s outfits. He's like dressed as a 20s gangster, and she's dressed in 20s women's wear. And she wants me to do that. So
Okay.
yeah, you talk about going from doing patches to doing a dog, and then going from a dog to doing humans. Those are pretty big leaps.
Yeah, it's like, hey, great job doing this Jackson Pollock remake. Could you go ahead and do the Sistine Chapel? No problem.
Exactly.
Yeah, no problem. Like, oh, baby steps here. Hold up a second.
Yeah, and that's what it was too. When he asked me about doing Sergeant Gracie, I'm like, I don't know, man. I said I'll give it my best shot.
Like, I'll try, but I'm not promising shit.
When it comes to humans, animals have a lot of details, but a lot of them you can kind of fudge like I did with the paints and stuff. You can't really do that with humans. And I've been an artist all my life, and faces is the one thing that I have never been able to do to where they look right.
Yeah.
So, that's the one. And I don't know what's going to happen with that one, but it could be rather interesting to say the least.
What? Sorry, I missed it. Who said that?
Yeah, I just showed off Sergeant Gracie, and we were talking about because
nice.
the next request has already come. Do you want me to show it again?
Well, I've seen it.
He knows what it
I've
looks
seen
like.
the pictures, and I've even told you, good job,
Yeah, that's.
And
but the next request has already come in from them. It actually came from his wife. She wants me to do a carving of him and his wife in 20s wear.
Ah, very nice. Well, Big Daddy in the chat room says he got the unit patch that you made for him on his wall. So
Very cool.
yay.
Very cool.
Which one, the broken TV?
Big Daddy, which one? Who is?
I don't know, man.
I know you've done a couple. I know you've done the broken TV.
What patch is that, Big Daddy?
I don't know.
Coast Guard doesn't have
that's
patches.
why I'm asking. Yeah.
I don't know. I want to say hi to Danielle, who just chimed in on Facebook. Hello, Danielle. Welcome to the show. 80
Oh,
seconds.
it's one of the 82nd Airborne patches I did.
Oh,
Very cool.
There you go.
My old unit there, huh?
That's right. Your
Yeah.
old unit. That's
I'm old.
right.
I'm 82nd.
Wow.
I've offered to make one for you.
Hey,
No, he never said that.
I didn't say no. You were always working on projects and doing all kinds of things, and
Yeah.
plus you said you were gonna like make it out of boners, and
No, I never said that.
no, maybe I think that was Vin. I think he said he was gonna do that.
I told you a long time ago, if you want one, just let me know. I can fit it in. It won't take that long.
I'm sure you could. I'm
Fit
sure
it
you
in.
could fit it in.
Hey, I can fit anything in, baby.
Ruh-roh. I don't know. Yeah. Leaving that alone.
Probably a good idea. Yeah.
So anyway, why don't we move on? Why we kind of BS for a good half hour or so, I think.
No.
Just a little, just a tad bit. Just saying, putting it out there, and we got a lot to talk about today. Lots to talk about. I do want to say hi to Andrew in the Facebook chat. Hello. Come on into the Twitch chat. Twitch.tv/accidental punch is right there at the lower third of your screen. You can't miss it. Click the follow and the subscribe button. We're trying to make this a little bit more legit than we already are. Just
you can miss it if your eyes are closed.
Yeah, that's true. You know, if you blink and, you know, whatever. I do want to say hi to Dwayne. He's chiming in on Facebook as well. So hello, Dwayne. Welcome to the show. Amanda says, I'm twitching. Yeah, that's not the only thing you're doing. You're welcome.
Must be the math.
Hashtag phrasing. So one of the big things, one of the big topics aside from the weather and we're supposed to get more snow tomorrow, we kind of did enough of that last week, is one thing that has really been irking me.
Uh-oh.
And everybody knows I don't do politics.
No.
It's just
no.
It needs to be said.
It's an every now and then thing.
It needs to be said, and I'm tired of the ignorant people. And I'm not saying stupid people.
Go ahead, say it, stupid. Say it.
Well, it depends on which ones he's talking about, because you do have the group of ignorance and you do have the group of the stupids.
You know,
they don't have to be mutually exclusive. They can.
Let's.
Lori says, "Uh-oh."
Ruh-roh, Rorge.
Ruh-roh. No. The biggest thing right now is the Florida shooting.
Yep.
It's what we're on 2 weeks now, 3 weeks, almost 3 weeks. Amanda says, "Wait for it," and Lori says, "Stay on target."
See, you're already off target.
I am. The biggest thing is the shooting that happened in Florida, gun control, gun laws, and I know JT's mentioned it a couple of times on his show. I know it's been mentioned all over Facebook, people wanting to change the Second Amendment, people wanting to get rid of AR-15s, people wanting to basically take away your rights, whatever, okay? I'm gonna just say my piece before Adam blows his gasket, okay?
He has no gaskets left.
First and foremost, if somebody ever says the guns are the issue, I really think they need to be smacked in the head.
Amen to that.
Because a gun...
Testify.
A gun...
Testify.
A firearm, if you will, is a machine. It has moving parts.
Like the Terminator?
What?
What? They're coming alive.
Skynet. It is a machine. You still need somebody
to pull the trigger.
I was going to say squeeze the trigger, because you don't pull the trigger, you squeeze the trigger.
Well, some of these dingbats definitely pull the trigger.
But that's true. Some do pull the trigger.
These are the same people that eat Tide Pods.
That's also true. So you still need a physical person to hit the button. Now, before we go into a little bit more here, I'm sure some people will go, well, you can program a computer to pull the trigger. Yes, you can. But someone still needs to program that computer to do it. So, the question that I've mentioned numerous times throughout the last couple of weeks on people's ignorant Facebook posts about getting rid of guns and getting rid of the AR-15 and assault rifles and all this other garbage that they're spewing out is, who is to blame? The gun, or the bullet shot from the gun, or the person pulling the trigger? I'll let it sink in. I'll let everybody answer, because I raise this question. Who is to blame? The person that takes out a knife and stabs somebody in the back, or the knife? What about a spoon to the temple really hard? Yes, folks, you can kill someone with a spoon.
Go one further. A car.
A car? What?
Now, y'all really want to preach about this? Y'all come on over to my Thursday night show, Shout Out with JT, and we can have a time. We've talked about this a couple of times, haven't we, Sully?
Yes, we have. Amanda's saying, "Oh, I know, pick me." Look, you can look at you can look at Adam and see the rage that's on his face right now. Okay? Listen, we're all ex-military. Adam is still military, all right? but you're more part-time now than
more
anything.
part-time.
So I can't really say you're out. You're still in the military. You still use firearms. You still practice. You still go through training. You do everything. Now, with that being said, who is to blame? The gun or the person using that gun?
Well, and that's the thing. And somebody, Vin just mentioned it in the chat room today. He said, notice they all shut up today over the Maryland shooting.
Right.
There was a school shooting in Maryland
Today,
2 wounded, and the shooter was killed.
and inconclusive reports at the moment of who actually killed the shooter, whether the shooter shot himself or whether it was a licensed teacher who
Teacher with a gun.
could legally carry.
Didn't President Trump say that?
Yep.
I believe he said that. I believe he came out there and trumped it up like on that.
Laurie says, a spoon, 10 points. You made me recall the Alan Rickman when he says, a spoon, it's dull, you twit, it'll hurt more. It's true. It's true. You can kill somebody with a spoon. Okay? Mr. Bunky says the shooting happened an hour from him. Listen. Most people are trying to make the argument that, you don't see this issue with knives. Yes, you do.
Yes, you do, because, 3 weeks ago we had a kid that stabbed 12 kids.
Not even that, JT. Not even that. In China, on the day that Sandy Hook happened, which was gun-related, by the way, also somebody who was mentally unstable, and the news media ate it up, and Daniel Malloy, the good old governor of Connecticut, became Obama's golden boy, okay? And I know. Look, 22 people were stabbed in China on the same day that Sandy Hook. 22 people.
Yep.
Did any of them die? Yes. From inflicted knife wounds. So what are we going to do? We had a stabbing not too long ago. We have a mad bomber in Texas right now. So again, I raise the question for everybody out there. Who is to blame? The person pulling the trigger, the person stabbing the guy, the bomb being made by the person that's in a basement somewhere in Texas, leaving packages all over the place, or is it the bomb? Is it the gun? Is it the knife? Who is to blame? I'll wait.
It's a simple answer. You have animate object versus inanimate object. Inanimate object cannot move, cannot think, cannot do anything unless operated by the animate object. Simple example. Okay, M&M's sitting on the table. Is it going to jump off the table and land in your mouth? No.
Wally just chimed in on the Facebook chat. He called me a dork, but I'm right, Wally. I'm right.
Point is, you have to reach down to pick up the M&M in order to receive the M&M the pleasure from the M&M that you would.
JT, you just brought up another good point. Who is to blame for becoming obese? The person eating the food or the food?
It's McDonald's, man.
It's the food for being so damn delicious.
Is it McDonald's to blame? Is it Burger King? Or is it the person buying the food?
It's the lack of personal responsibility in our society.
I think I'm asking a pretty good question.
Nobody wants to be responsible for their actions.
What?
And nobody wants to do the right thing and raise their kids to be good people.
Right.
It's like, it's always the kid. Look at this Nicholas Cruz. How many different times did people bring it up and say, that's true.
Don't get pregnant.
I can't believe the number of people that are willing to give up their rights in today's society. I weep for this generation because this generation will ultimately allow us to be conquered by other countries because they're so weak. They're willing to give up their rights and say, we need more gun control. We need to take our guns away. A year ago, they were complaining that police officers were shooting too many people. Now they only want the police to shoot people.
Right.
And they want to take away your rights to bear arms. I'll let you know right now, a little history lesson. The reason why we need assault rifles and all that stuff. Oh, by the way, AR-15 is not assault rifle. It's Armalite. It's a model
and neither
of
is an
rifle.
AR-670-1.
Yeah.
Right.
It's developed in the 1950s. It's a model of a line. It has nothing to do with full automatic and all that other
Right.
stuff like that they're talking about.
Wally says he didn't call me a dork. He called our governor a dork.
He is a dork. He is a complete retard.
Oh, he was right both ways.
That is true.
This is the same. This is the same Mayberry stupid SOB that goes out and says
Come on,
anyone who
Opie.
is an NRA member is a terrorist.
Which is not
Yet,
true.
if you get a pistol permit in Connecticut, in order to get a pistol permit, you have to get one of the things, an NRA certificate from a licensed trainer so you know how to use firearms. Oh my God. So you mean to tell me that you want terrorists to train us and everything so we can get a license? Like, this is the complete, utter lunacy that's going on right now. And I'll tell you right now, gun ownership is going to go straight up in this country. It's going to go straight up.
Lori in the Twitch chat says, I heard a guy who left his gun on the front porch all day. Mailman came, a kid rode by with his bike to deliver newspapers, and oh my God, no one died.
Exactly.
Lazy damn gun. Listen, flat out, okay? It is not the weapon that is the problem.
And I believe Vin has got it right. And I believe Thomas Jefferson, if I do remember correctly, said it. People who give up freedom for security deserve neither. I believe that might have been Thomas Jefferson or Benjamin Franklin. I'm one of the two.
Oh.
I believe it was one of those two.
Wait, you're going history on us?
Well, Vin brought it up. I believe that's the
okay.
quote from
I'm
whatever.
sorry, Vin. You cannot use history. It's being erased and being
Yes.
changed. I'm just
You got,
putting it out.
It all breaks down to one thing, and I've of the United States.
That's why I say we're at a
pacification
point
of the
where we're
United
going
States
to
is
be taken
rampant.
over. You don't think North
Exactly.
Korea can take us over in 10, 15 years?
Oh, without a doubt.
We've all seen the new Red Dawn. Yeah, that's going to happen because all they're doing is watching America become these
Sooner than
beta
you might
males
think.
that can't even stand up for their wives and significant others, that would rather hand you their money and get shot.
Yeah.
And everything
And
than
then
call
who's
you
going
a
to be
criminal.
screaming, where's the guns? Where's the guns?
Guns protect people.
And the other thing, and this bugs me too. Listen, anybody out there that their town or their state is doing any type of buyback with the police for their AR-15s or anything else, listen,
Any weapon.
you gotta do what you gotta do. If you believe that you should not have an AR-15, absolutely get rid of it by all means, the right way.
Bring it over to me. I'll take it.
And
Yeah,
there you
donate
go.
it to me.
Okay.
I want one.
Now, here's the thing, okay?
Or
That's
two.
your God-given right to do.
Yep.
You bought it. You can do whatever you want with it.
But why would you?
Why do you want to? Because these things kill students in high schools. No!
The high school student that you bullied to the point where the kid people, and we talk about all the time, don't bully campaign. That's the one campaign that's probably going to stop the most shooting, is actually being a good person. It goes back to teaching your kids to be a leader, not a follower.
You're
My-
crazy.
It goes back to what? Sully, help me out here.
RESPECT. Find
There you
out
go.
what it means to me.
I got to tell you guys, we
Again.
had a school district here in the area that canceled school yesterday because they had received a tip.
Just
They
a tip?
arrested the kid,
Ever so slightly.
and the kid straight out told them that he had been bullied by 4 kids the day before. He was not going to take it anymore, and he was going to go in and kill them.
Right.
Which is bad.
And that is exactly what the issue is. There's no respect. There's all the bullying that's going on and everything else. That's why we have the issue. Not because everybody's got a freaking gun.
JT, I'm sure when you were growing up, and even and Sully, and probably people watching, listening,
Mm-hmm.
if when I was a kid, if I bullied somebody, my dad would kick
Oh.
my ass.
Oh, without
My
a
dad
doubt.
I
hated
got the-
bullies, and the first thing he said is, "If I ever hear you bullying somebody, I'll kick the shit out of you."
Without a doubt.
And
Dude, I got the living crap bullied out of me as a kid.
yeah,
It's
You know,
bad.
I was on the receiving end of the stuff, so I can understand how these kids feel. But the problem is that nobody sits down and teaches these kids how to deal with feelings. They don't give them alternate ways to take these feelings out, like sports, like wood, working with wood, whatever.
Yeah, you did.
They don't teach. Not that
I worked
kind of
with some wood when I was a kid.
Didn't we all?
They don't give them the alternatives and the ways to get rid of that anger and frustration, and it all comes down to, they sit here and they play the video games and everything. I'm not blaming video games, but that's the only thing in their damn head.
Which, that's a whole nother.
This is how I solve my problem.
That's a whole nother argument. And don't get me wrong, whether you like the president or not, even Trump mentioned video games are to blame. Listen, video games are not to blame. You know how many people on Twitch play these violent first-person shooter video games like Fortnite and Call of Duty and PUBG. You got all these major first-person shooting games. Guess what? People? It's not the video game. Okay? When I was growing up, we were not allowed to play certain games. Now, granted, we had Nintendo. We had Super Nintendo. We had Atari. We had the Sega. We had Genesis. As the years went on, yes, video games did become more violent. Mortal Kombat was huge.
Oh, yeah.
Finish him.
It went to the freaking Supreme Court for crying out loud. Okay? But now here's the thing. We played these games. JT didn't. Adam and I did.
Yes, I did.
You played Mortal Kombat? I'm proud of you.
Well, according to my dad and stepmom, no, I didn't. But yeah, I did.
Okay? So here's the thing. Okay? Do me a favor. Someone ban that douche in the chat room for disrespecting our show. Gillo Lord, guess what? Goodbye.
Hey,
Denied.
Gillo Lord, check this out.
See you later. You don't like what we're talking about? Go away. We don't want you here. Bye-bye. Snap of the fingers, folks.
Leanne's clapping her hands. Amanda says, thank you.
Okay. Snap of the fingers. See you later. Okay. Here's the thing. Okay. It's not the games to blame. It is not the certain weapons that are being used. Okay. Simple as that. It's not. It's the mentally unstable people that want to bring this into fruition for themselves. They want their 15 minutes of fame. That's what's the problem. And you know what? The media is just as bad. Just as bad. Because they're the ones posting about it. They're the ones talking about it. And yes, we're talking about it too, but we're talking about it in a good way. I would never, ever go to the lengths that these people are talking about this type of subject for. Ever. Because it's pointless. The more you give to these people, the more they're going to want to do it. The more you're going to have copycats out there that are going to want to do it. Okay? When Sandy Hook happened, that's all there was. Sandy Hook. The kid from Sandy Hook. Guys, stop doing it. Opie from the Opie and Anthony show. That is now gone. Okay? It happens. Okay? Whether you like the guy or not, he made a really good point that day. He had all TVs in the studio, and he took video of himself saying what happens when a guy runs and jumps onto the field of a baseball game or a football game. All the cameras pan away. They don't show him because they don't want people doing it. Think about it. Think about it.
That's true.
Think about it. I am a firm believer that 9/11 is the day media changed, because 9/11, it was round the clock 24/7 coverage showing those buildings fall down for 4 days straight. And me, as a New Yorker, had family members and friends down at the World Trade Center when it happened.
No, see, I'll agree to disagree.
That's okay. You're entitled to disagree.
I don't think that's the day it changed. I want to know when the day changed, when talking about that and being upset about that and having reasons why we do things became a racist and horrible thing. Like
Yep.
we
that's
forget,
recently.
we forget. No, but we just forget what happens, and you can't
Right.
forget about that. Like everyday life, we're seeing why we need more people to be armed because society has gotten more depraved, has gotten sicker. It's not getting any better. We murder kids at alarming rates, both before they're born and after they're born. Like the number of kids
Right.
that get killed every year in any capacity
Sure.
is ridiculous.
Absolutely.
And we have more incarcerated people than any other country. We have more violent crime than any other country. We have more murders than any other country. If you look at all these areas that are gun-free and have the gun-safe laws, they're the highest crime and death rates in the country.
Yeah.
Detroit, Chicago, New York,
LA.
all LA. All these areas have strict gun laws, allegedly. And what happens?
It's
The criminals go out and murder people. And the other part about it that I can't stand, which Malloy is guilty of, and a lot
Oh.
of these other, like Illinois that's now passed these laws about 21, is all these people that live in the inner cities, they're the ones that need the gun the most because
Right.
that mom and dad that's working 4 jobs to get out of there, do you think he can afford $1,000 for the background check fees and all the other stuff? And just to purchase the gun to protect his kids and family? No.
Yeah.
So what does he do? He goes out to the corner, gets a gun for $150. That's
Yeah.
probably been used in
Oh,
crimes.
absolutely.
Gets caught with it and goes to jail for 15 years.
Yep.
So that's what the media doesn't tell
That's
you.
how
Is
it rolls.
oh, well, we talk about minorities, but what about the minorities that can't protect themselves now because you've taken away their right to bear
Mm-hmm.
arms? The founding fathers, nowhere in there does it say, oh, you have a right to bear arms unless you can't pay the $75 fee for fingerprinting.
Well, that's crazy talk.
To me, there needs to be more people challenging that. To me,
Sure.
if you want to say all that stuff, then the fees have to be free. Like, I shouldn't have to pay extra money to get a right I already have. I don't got to pay money now for the freedom of speech. Not yet. I live in Connecticut. I might get taxed for that. But I don't have to pay for that. Why do I have to pay for my right to have arms that I'm supposed to keep against the government that is far-reaching? And that's what the government is doing. Every year it grows bigger and bigger, and it's shittier and shittier. It can't run anything. It's horrible at doing anything. Look at our Congress. Look at our politicians.
Sure,
They don't get
absolutely.
Shit done, and
Oh,
you want
yeah.
them to be the ones to protect you? No. Like the founding fathers specifically said, we need to have a well-trained militia, and back then everyone had muskets. The army, the military, they all had muskets. They might have a cannon or two. Nowadays, do you think the average citizen, even with an
Oh, no.
AR-15,
No way.
and everyone had them, could take on
No way.
the government and the amount of weapons and technology we have?
No way. Not happening.
And people forget that.
They're
like,
too
you're
wimpy.
supposed to be able to fight back your oppressors when they become overreaching because
Yeah.
that's what happens.
What? Amanda says she's so terrified about the future. My friend Tom just chimed in. Big Tank. He says, good evening. And Vin says, look at the D.C. councilman who blamed Jews for the weather. Anti-Semitic behavior is on the rise. It is. Guys, I'm sure there's probably some type of conspiracy theory out there that, people can control the weather. But shut up. It's going to snow. Shut up. Let the weather do what it does. Seriously, just stop. Stop. You guys are... The intelligence of the people in this country have gone downhill over the last 20-something years. And it's not getting any better. JT, I can't hear you. Did you mute yourself?
Yeah, because I opened a bag of candy. Sorry. See, I'm nice. I mute myself when I'm opening something noisy when somebody else is talking.
Oh, no, I did that for a reason.
I know you did.
I wanted to drive you nuts.
I thought it was about he was talking about me.
And it worked. Carol just said in the chat room that she fears for her grandsons and what their world is going to be like.
It's going to be a lot of gay stuff. I'm telling you right now. A lot of gay stuff. A lot
One of
of
the things
Sodom
that's
and
gonna happen.
Gomorrah.
Adam's gonna
There's going to be
become president.
42. There's going to be 42 different sexes by that point. You can identify as a transmission in a 67 Chevy. There's going to be a lot of weird things going on for your grandkids. Sorry. Hate to tell you that.
Anyway,
Now let JT talk.
One of two things are going to happen. Either Adam's going to become president and we're really screwed.
Oh, man, that would be a great day.
Or, and the thing of it is and I've put a lot of thought into this, and I truly believe that America, the America that we all know and love and truly honestly believe in, and many of us have put our lives on the lines by going into the military for, is going to come back around. Because eventually somebody is going to sit there and say, okay, wait a minute. and I'm surprised it hasn't happened already. But somebody's going to sit there and say, wait a minute. Okay, this shit is just, and I'm going to cuss. I apologize ahead of time.
$1 in the tip jar.
You'll get it as soon as my check bounces. It's going to come to the point where somebody's going to say, okay, this is enough. This shit is just getting too fucking much. And they're not going to restrict their freedom of speech and their freedom of expression and everything else, but they're going to finally find a way to bring true logic back out to the forefront and start getting these people to realize, whether they want to or not, just how freaking stupid they're really being. This will happen one day.
Oh, without a doubt.
I just hope it's before North Korea invades.
Oh, I'm sure it will be.
And I'm going to leave it at that.
I'm sure it will be.
Vince says, I love the shit. It angers up my blood. America.
Hey, right?
America.
Listen, we're going to need all those rednecks to help fight when North Korea kicks in.
Hey, you know what? I would rather be in the South.
I just want Iron Man armor when that happens. That's all I want.
I would rather be in the South. I would rather be in Texas because Texans are going down fighting.
They're going to eat a steak too before they do it.
Hell yeah, everything's bigger in Texas.
I'm going to get a beer and go out and kick the shit out of some North Koreans.
Everything's bigger in Texas, my friend. Everything's bigger in Texas. Just putting it out there. America. I think I proved my point, though. I and don't get me wrong. I'm not telling people to change the way they're thinking. I would never do that. You're absolutely entitled to your own opinions. But come on, people. Common sense.
I'm all for...
Which Vin says doesn't exist anymore.
I'm all for people having their own opinion on it. And if you want to give up your right, if you don't want to have a firearm, that's completely fine.
Absolutely.
Do not call people that choose to have firearms to protect their family Nazis or terrorists or anything else that's out there. Like, just because you happen to have affinity for firearms, like a few friends of mine out there,
right,
doesn't mean that you're a terrorist. In fact, those are the people when the zombie apocalypse happens or when North Korea kicks off, I'm going to their house first.
Oh, absolutely.
We're getting ready. We're getting prepped.
Absolutely.
America.
JT, you muted yourself again.
Again?
Yes.
Damn.
Why are you muting
I'm trying not to smoke. I got the munchies. So not from that, Adam.
What? Actually, I thought of it. He did.
Okay. Sorry, Adam. Wrong person.
You're trying to quit smoking?
I didn't say that.
No, I meant on the show.
I'm just trying not to smoke as much. Well, you notice that what's in my glass is not the usual yellow substance.
Yeah, Mountain Dew, who does not sponsor this show.
I'm actually breaking away, trying to break away from Mountain Dew.
Wow.
Yeah. Trying to make some changes, man. Trying to make some changes.
Wow.
I want to be able to stay around and torture Adam for as long as possible.
Oh, okay.
What, so like 3 to 5 more years?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
I was trying to push it to 6 to 8.
Oh, shit.
Big Dank says, want someone to blame? I will say that my age group is making this world the way it is right now. I believe that I was raised properly. I didn't get what I wanted, and it was because I didn't earn it. But nowadays, it's my generation of parents that's crying for participation trophies and whatnot. Listen, he's only a year older than me. It is our generation that's screwing it up. And it's not even...
Don't lump me into that.
Us.
Don't lump me into that.
No, trust me, you're going to be just like me, man. You are not going to do participation trophies. I know you. I know how you're going to be.
As soon as that thing comes home, I'm running over it with my car. Like, what's this?
I am...
15th place?
My wife and I are in full agreement. Participation trophies, gone. Sorry, they're not coming in this house. There are 3 places, first, second, and third. Sorry, no. You don't get a trophy.
Sometimes honorable mention.
Not even that. Not even that. Listen, if you're going to get an honorable mention, it's going to be either first or second. That's how it works, okay? It's like when you were in gym class, okay? Gym class growing up in elementary school and high school, you had the presidential challenge, the physical challenge, you had it. And if you didn't get the presidential challenge, you got the national. 2 patches, 1 blue, 1 red.
I remember that.
Okay?
I remember
if
that.
you didn't make all the requirements for the blue, you got the red. That's it. That was it.
Nowadays, like, well,
but now we're gonna give
little
you
Timmy
a yellow
had a cold
one
the day before, so can we go ahead and give it to him?
We're gonna let you put a box under your feet to do the pull-ups. Shut up.
We're gonna have to we gotta treat our kids like Ricky Bobby. You know what I'm saying? Have my kid in a car
Love
with a
it.
cougar.
Now that's how to be a parent.
Love it. There you go.
Holy crap.
and big thanks as honorable mention is second or third place. And that's the thing, okay? Listen, I fear the day that people bitch and complain about the Olympics. I do. I fear
Oh, they
that
do
day.
now.
I know. Trust me. I
They
know.
do. Look
I know.
at the oh, what here's what I understand. We have that many transgenders. Why don't we have a transgender Olympics? Or why don't we have transgender class?
Just shut up and do the event.
No,
Right.
because I'm tired of these dudes that are or ladies or
Running
whatever,
with the women.
He/she's that are winning events that
Yes.
they shouldn't be winning. You compete against your freak show sideshow buddies all in the same event. It's equal then, okay? I don't want Frankenstein competing against my son or daughter and everything when they're on testosterone that's legalized.
Right.
Okay, yeah, my kid can go across the border too and get that stuff.
There you
I'm
go.
sorry.
There you go, folks.
shows.
Right there. He said it right there.
Hunt you down with freaking picks
you
with fire and pitch.
we're gonna throw some sparkles at you.
What are those pitchforks out there for? Jeez,
Listen.
they're really pissed.
Listen, it comes down to this, okay? It comes down to this. I don't care if you're gay or straight. I don't. You know, it's your life. You got to do what you got to do.
That's right, Vin.
But in the end, okay, you were born a guy, you're a guy. You were born a woman, you're a woman. If you had a sex change, that's your prerogative. But guess what? Your insides are still whatever they were when you were born.
Yeah.
Okay?
Don't matter if they're backwards or not.
If you're a girl who becomes a guy, you can't
He can't even get the words out.
You can't like all of a sudden hook up with a girl and get her pregnant. You can't.
Nope, not happening.
It's and just like if
Yeah, you
you
can't
don't have
call
a
it
uterus, you
turkey
can't
baster.
bear a baby. Okay, and I don't
Call
care
it
what you
turkey
do on the
baster, damn
outside. It ain't happening. You could dress that gremlin up all you want. It's still a gremlin. Okay.
Thank you.
Walk into the local sperm bank with a turkey baster and say, I want to get my girlfriend pregnant.
Listen,
There you
Oh
go.
man.
if it walks like a duck, looks like a duck, and quacks like a duck, it's a duck.
Not nowadays. It identifies as a snake.
Excuse me, this is a mallard.
I'm a mallard.
You're something.
Eventually, there's going to be like the men's room, like Big Tank is talking about. Eventually, we're going to have.
Here you go. Wait a minute. Big Tank. First we'll go with Vin. Vin says your genetic code is set in stone. Yes. Also, Big Tank says if you have a twig and giggleberries, then you better go to the men's room.
I've never heard it called that before.
Amanda
Twig and
says.
giggleberries.
Wait a minute. Amanda says, up talking here knocked me up. I want child support, Sully Show.
I got to go, guys.
and of course, Vin says, this is from Life with Brian. Where's the fetus going to gestate? In a box?
Yeah, hey, we used to have somebody on the show that had the box.
Mm-hmm.
Play it.
I can't.
Damn it.
I didn't have it loaded up. Sorry.
Damn it. Golly, I set you up
I know.
perfectly.
I know. I know.
You let me down, man.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No,
yeah, you
I
did.
didn't. No.
See, now I'm smoking.
No, don't smoke, man.
Smoking that peanut.
Don't smoke, man.
Hey.
Hey.
It's funny because it seems like Shout Out with JT suddenly invaded the Sully show.
No, it wasn't even.
This is a Shout Out with JT conversation.
It wasn't even that.
Midnight.
And don't get me wrong, like a lot of the people that are on my Facebook page, they're very intelligent people, I do give them the benefit of the doubt, but this whole thing has been such an uproar of stupidity.
Not just an uproar, dude. It's been a tidal wave of freaking stupidity.
The whole thing is, no, we need to pass the buck. You can't. Listen, you can pass the buck all you want, but in reality, it doesn't work like that. Listen, if I punch Adam in the face just because, who's to blame? Adam or me?
I mean, I do have a punchable face, so maybe it's me.
But
That
seriously.
kind of looked like a punching bag. You know that one that hangs from the thing and they hit real fast? Speed bag.
The speed bag, yeah.
But I mean, come on, like that. If I went and took JT and dragged him out of his house and beat him, who's to blame? Not
probably
JT.
deserved it.
No. Listen, JT. If I ever go to Indiana and drag you out of your house just to beat you up, there's a problem. Okay?
Hey, I don't care as long as you buy me a beer afterwards.
Here, you know what? Here's a.
Did he say beer or steer?
He said beer. Here's another good example. Here's a
The
great
steer
example.
would work too because we could have a barbecue.
Who is responsible for listening and watching this show?
People who have mental illness.
Not a single person in that chat room, that's for sure.
Exactly. They listen and watch us because we're freaking funny.
We love you guys.
And we love
really
them.
do.
We love the viewers. We love the listeners. We love everybody.
Yes,
and Leanne says
Leanne,
it's JT's fault. So
It's
always JT's
hey,
fault.
I'm used to it. It's always my damn fault.
that's right. And don't you forget it either.
Hey,
just
who
saying.
came up with the now that we've got
Ooh.
over the Sully effect liner?
Do you want any Girl Scout cookies, Adam?
No,
You sure?
no, I'm good.
I'm getting them.
Who's got Girl Scout cookies?
I do. They're upstairs.
Ooh. I got some of those
Ooh, I have another good
lemonade
example.
ones.
I have another good example. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Sully, we could sit here for the next 2 hours.
I know it's
with
my
good
it's my
examples.
last example. It's my
He's
last
having a
example.
squirrel moment.
It's my last example. Okay. Who is responsible for the Black Panther being one of the highest grossing movies of all time?
Black people and social justice warriors. For guilting everyone to go seeing it because it's a Black Panther movie.
I went to see it because
How
of
many Black
Panther.
Panthers do you think showed up, like actual ones from like the 60s?
Turned
It was
in-
like,
holy
it
crap.
turned
What the
into
hell?
a friggin' political movie.
I don't see one gigantic afro with bats and shit. And what's going on here?
The black leather
There's a lot
jackets.
of bald women in this movie.
Lori says I need to buy some.
You
Girl
need to
Scout
buy some
cookies.
black people?
Listen, Girl Scout
No,
cookies.
you can't do that. I mean, not
Girl Scout cookies.
not anymore.
I'm going to tell you right now, Girl Scout cookies, they're a freaking drug. They put,
No,
they put something
They
in
are,
those.
man.
I don't care who you are. I want to say hi to Sammy, who just chimed in the chat room. Hello, Sammy. I don't care who you are. Girl Scout cookies are a freaking drug.
yes,
They're a drug.
and they parade
And-
around with those hot Girl Scouts and
And,
wait,
and,
just
and
what?
unfortunately for us, for the people, those little girls, the Girl Scouts, they're our suppliers.
Hey, they are evil as hell. I mean, here they don't go door to door. Here they set up right outside of the doors to Walmart, Target, Martin's,
and they guilt
Sam's
tripped you
Club.
too. They're like,
and they're just sitting there waiting, and they don't do it at the entrance. If you've got a separate entrance and exit, they do it at the exit. So when you come out with all the crap, and you're like, "We know you have change. You
I
want
don't.
to buy some cookies?"
do you see that commercial they have for like a bank or a credit card app where he's like, oh, I don't have cash. He's like, do you have this app? He's like, I don't
Yeah,
have
you
that.
can use
He's
the
like, you have
app.
a major bank, don't you? And he's like, yeah. And then he walks over with like all these cookies and candy, and I'm like, no, screw you. Like,
Sorry,
have your
I'm
mom
trying
and
to
dad
take
buy
too
that
much.
stuff. Like, don't be guilting me into it.
Ah,
Like I had to go sell it door to door, those candy bars. And my dad didn't my dad didn't care if I got
world's
kidnapped.
finest.
Yeah,
The world's
exactly.
finest candy bars.
My dad's like, I don't care if you get kidnapped, just be home, for dinner.
We always went door to door with those.
Yeah.
Always.
Although
always.
my dad
Are
had
you
a
sure you don't want a
No, I'm
Girl Scout? I got tag-alongs.
I'm good.
They're the peanut butter drug.
I'm good.
Hey,
And,
quit being a pusher. Quit being a
Yeah,
pusher.
look at this guy. He's like pushing his addiction on me over here.
Peer
So
pressure,
bad.
sir.
So
peer
quit
pressure.
being a pusher.
Peer pressure.
You're going to make
Vince
me
said
go
they
in and
read
get the
the art of the
lemonades that are
deal.
sitting in the
By the
bedroom.
way, Girl Scout cookies do not sponsor this show,
They probably wouldn't after they heard one episode.
and I don't want to subject them to that pain.
Yeah. See, even Amanda said it.
Amanda
Matt,
says-
you're cruel. I heard the rapper.
You're
Now she's
welcome.
crying.
And you know the
Now she's
rapper too.
crying.
You just know it. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, you got Girl Scout cookies, don't you?
Tag-alongs,
You made her cry, man.
love them.
Samoans,
Tag-alongs.
Yeah, there's
Look at that.
Samoans.
Tag-alongs.
It figures Vin would like the one named after a dude. Samoans.
And well, Leanne says I've eaten 4 boxes of Thin Mints and am no thinner. WTF?
It's false advertising. You could sue them.
Gloria said Girl Scout support groups probably do exist.
I wouldn't be surprised. Sammy says he's only eaten Girl Scout cookies once. You're missing out, man. You're missing out. This
Adam, I know what's in your head. Don't say it.
I'm not gonna say it.
It's a drug and I'm addicted.
I'm not gonna say it, Sammy, but phrasing.
No.
Hashtag phrasing.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, Lori just said.
Now I'm gonna call it that from now on.
Wait a minute. Lori just said, I'm on a mission to find me some Thin Mints. Lori, I can tell you this right now. There are now websites. The Girl Scouts can get their own websites from their troop, and you can order online. What those sites are, I don't know. I'm just, enjoying my tag-along cookie.
I see how it is.
It's so good. It's so bad. It's good for you. It's great.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I gotta say this. I'm damn good at marketing when I can sell something before the market that it's going to be sold at is even open, because it's not going to be open for another month.
Oh boy.
And all while I'm doing the selling show.
Yay! Lori goes, what? And Amanda is crying. You're welcome. You're welcome.
So about these eating Girl Scout cookies, huh?
They are very delicious. I'm on my 3rd tag along already.
We're polling the chat room. How many of you have eaten some Girl Scout cookies lately? Just once?
Now, mind
all
you,
the time?
Wait a minute.
When was the first time you ate a Girl Scout cookie?
We have to stress this. We're talking about the Girl Scout cookies, not the Girl Scouts.
Right. That's still illegal, right?
That's illegal.
Unless you get them to they're
Unless
older and they
it's the
dress
leader.
up in that stuff.
That'll get you 20 to life.
Yeah.
If it's the Girl Scout leader, you're okay.
Yeah. The troop leader.
As long as
She's at least, 17?
As long as she's 18 and a consenting adult.
Well, that is still different in some states. So, you need to check the state statutes to find out for sure. But yeah.
Very true. Very true. Lori says she was about 7 years old when she had her first Girl Scout cookie.
Wow. Started them young.
Carol says, I used to eat them, but I'm allergic to chocolate, so I don't get them anymore. Okay, that makes sense. There's a good reason why.
Carol, there's one that you can get that has no chocolate in it.
That's true.
It's called Lemonetta, I think.
Well, you also have Do-si-dos.
Don't you have the sugar cookie
peanut
too?
butter cookies.
Yeah, the Do-si-dos are the peanut butter ones.
Chocolate now.
Amanda says, in a bathtub with bubbles, glass of wine, and soft music to set the mood. Well, this is your cue to come in and,
right.
Ladies' man right there.
Yeah, what's happening? You got the ladies' man here. If you like to go ahead and eat Girl Scout cookies like I did and like to do, go ahead and call in. We want to know about your amazing sexual Girl Scout cookie stories.
I was just waiting for him to go, giggity.
Giggity. All right.
Yeah.
Giggity, giggity.
I got the giggity, you got the goo.
And Vince says, asking them to wear uniforms costs extra, Adam. Just saying. Listen.
Especially if you have to dry clean them afterwards.
Score.
Like, you got it all over my Girl Scout. Oh, my bad. My bad.
Score.
We need to veer off of this subject.
Yeah, we kind of got to go on break.
It's not my fault. It's Sammy. All right?
What? Sammy's
in
fault.
the chat room.
What did he do?
Well, it's the way he phrased it. Come on.
Oh, that he doesn't eat candy, cookies, ice cream, or any
No,
of that?
it's the way he phrased the Girl Scout thing about the cookie.
I mean, they are delicious.
I saw the spark come out of Adam's ear as soon as he read that and knew what was going on.
And to answer Leanne's question, I do not blow up my girlfriend every night.
What?
Every other night.
She's on auto inflate. So I just
Actually, it's only on weekends when his wife is out of town.
Right. Hey, she'll do things.
So
and let me
that's
do
why
things.
you turn the security cameras off.
Right. Exactly.
No, Sammy, you didn't
Put on a little
language
Michael
in the gutter,
Bolton,
but
call it
you
a
did
day.
Unlock the car.
I do want to say hi to Jeff. He chimed in on Facebook. He says, hi, long time. Yes, sir. It has been a long time. If you'd like to come in and join the main chat, go to twitch.tv/accidental punch, because it is getting hard to read the Facebook chat as well as the Twitch chat and do everything else. But, I do have two people here that will help. When I'm not eating a tag along and driving.
Sorry there,
nuts.
Chief. You're on your own.
Cookie number 4.
Amanda said, remember to put tape over the webcam, Adam.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You can use the electrical tape.
Oh, that's a good point.
Put it right over the lens. You're good to go.
Yeah, I'm good.
Although if your security system has microphones, then you kind of have to disconnect.
Yeah. The worst part is when you're like trying to time that personal time before the wife or significant other gets home, and you're like, how much time do I really got? You're texting them. They're not responding back when they're coming home. So you you got to just do it like it's Mission Impossible, like really quick.
Dun.
Exactly. You hear her pulling the driveway. Finish it! Finish it! Finish him.
Finish him. Toasty.
Oh, man.
I can see it now. I can see it now.
Vin says, is he going to play 70s porn or 90s techno? Both. I'm going to play Darude Sandstorm when I do it.
What is this? This is not the one.
What the hell is this?
This isn't the right one.
Holy crap.
Wow. What the heck just happened?
What is that, like when a nerd beats off they put on?
I don't know, man. That was like on speed. Wow. There we go. That's what I wanted. Adam's texting. Hun, when are you coming home?
Why do you ask? Just answer the damn question. I want to know if I can have a time for a full scene, a half scene, or a clip. What's going on here?
Do I get to have a quickie or yeah?
Ron Jeremy?
What?
Can I wake you up when I get home, honey?
No! Leave me alone.
No, I need some me time.
Oh, he's just hearing that.
I need some private time. That's why I'm going in my studio.
Yeah, that's what they're calling it.
Wow. All right, this went south.
Big time.
Long time ago. All right,
I didn't think we could go much more south than we already were, but...
Oh, we can.
Once again, we have managed to lower the bar even further.
We like to beat a dead horse.
Dead horse?
You
what?
Elaborated on that.
All right, guys, we're going to take a break. When we come back from break, we'll get into... I can't... What, Adam? JT, what?
Okay. I got to say this because you said the beating the dead horse thing. I've started watching... On Hulu, I started watching The Looming Tower.
Uh-huh.
And they've got a guy that they've had for like 3 years and sequestered. And the first time they show him, the next thing you hear him say is, "Oh my God, squirrel! The penis on this horse is so big and pink."
Leroy, you were just stupid as hell. I'm gonna slap the stupid out of you, boy.
Never gonna happen.
Oh, man. As I was saying, we're going to take a break. When we come back from break, we'll have I Can't Believe I Read That, as well as the Dumbass of the Week. So you might want to... Yeah, maybe we'll even show the Avengers trailer.
You told me we would do this.
I did promise you, didn't I?
You did.
I did promise you. So when we come back, we'll go into that. We'll show the Avengers trailer. We'll get into I Can't Believe I Read That. And, of course, the Dumbass of the Week. You are watching The Sully Show here on twitch.tv/accidental punch and listening to the audio on morelikeradio.com/live. We will be right back. I promise. I do. I promise. And it's going to be wonderful. And I'm going to have another tag along. So, yeah.
It's going to be huge.
It's going to be huge. It's going to be
Amazing.
huge.
The greatest show of all time.
This is Kane Hodder, better known as Jason from Friday the 13th, Victor Crowley from Hatchet. You are watching and listening to The Sully Show. Keep there or I'll kill you.
It's time for a piss break. Come on back. It's The Sully Show. MoreLikeRadio.com. It's our duty to entertain you. I said duty.
Hey, you. Yes, you guessed 10,542,000. Change your username. And while you're in the More Like Radio live page, listening to fine quality programming, notice the banner ad just slightly above the chat room? It's a link to something you want in Amazon. Click it. It's probably reminding you to order something you need from Amazon.com. Don't leave MLR and type the URL like a sucker. Just click the link and it'll open in a new window. This way you can buy your shit and continue listening to the show. Now, change your username. It's right there on the right, stupid.
If you weren't able to catch the last Hippo Juice show, here's what you probably missed.
I just keep thinking to myself, and it makes me giggle, that every time I hear the story, I imagine it was Ray Romano in the same situation.
Oh,
Deborah!
Kind of does. I barely touched her. Come on. Oh, it was my brother. Look at him. He's bigger than me. Come on. Oh. Come on, everybody loves me. I got twins. Come on. Oh, let's go Home Depot. Come on. Fess up, Raymond. You know it was you. They got you on video. Anybody want soup? Ma, come on. We're talking over here. Oh, man. I'm dying.
So if you learn anything from Hippo Juice, remember, Ray Romano allegedly punched his wife in an elevator.
Right.
We don't report the news accurately. We report half of it. Whatever. It's still news, so fuck you guys. This is more entertaining than some football player.
Listen to the Hippo Juice show live every Wednesday night, 7 to 9 p.m. on morelikeradio.com.
Hey, listeners. Yes, that means you. Missed your favorite More Like Radio shows live? No problem. Just go to morelikeradio.com/downloads. That's morelikeradio.com/downloads. More Like Radio's RSS feed works with your iThings, Zunes, Androids, Windows Phone, and anything else that can subscribe to an RSS feed. If you're so awesome that you only get your podcasts from iTunes, you can subscribe to our feed in iTunes by clicking the subscribe to iTunes link right on the downloads page. So what are you waiting for? Download More Like Radio podcasts and subscribe to our feed now. Yes, right now. Do it.
Hey, Sully, how can I get a Dumbass of the Week story to you?
Well, that's real simple. You can search the internet and give us any type of article or video and send it to us to dumbass@thesullyshownline.com.
What was that address?
Dumbass@thesullyshownline.com. And if it's good enough, we just might use it for the show.
Is there any other way to get you a story?
Yes, you can actually send it to us on Facebook as well. Go to facebook.com/thesullyshow and post it on our wall. Not only that, but we'll retweet it on Twitter as well.
So, in quick review, dumbass@thesullyshownline.com or go to facebook.com, The Sully Show, and put the stories on there. And if it's good enough, you'll do it on your show, right?
That's correct, and the show is live Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right before Dutch and Royce on morelikeradio.com. Make sure you tune in, and you just might see your Dumbass of the Week on the show.
There you go.
More Like Radio listeners, do you consider yourself a movie fan? Interested in finding out the latest entertainment news via the big screen and small? Well, have your faith shaken no more. With the help of Chris Wetton and Mark Nixon, listen to our epic podcast, The Real Thing, Wednesday nights from 6 to 7 p.m., exclusively on morelikeradio.com.
Did you know you can listen to any of the More Like Radio shows on the go? Download TuneIn Radio on your smartphone and search More Like Radio and never miss a show.
Hey guys, this is Jason David Frank, the Green Ranger, and you are listening to The Sully Show on morelikeradio.com. Get it going. It's morphin' time.
Yep. All my friends will the low rider. That's how we roll, folks. The low rider is a little higher. Yep. That's how we roll. Come on into the chat room. Go to morelikeradio.com/live or the main chat, twitch.tv/accidental punch. Right there on the bottom of your screen. That's how we roll. Download the Twitch app. You like what we're doing? Click the follow button and the subscribe button. You'll get a cool emote. Yay for emotes. We love it. Leanne just had to leave us. She said she would love to stay, but she had to go. She had to go. That sucks. It does suck, but you know, as long as we made her laugh, that's all that matters.
And Amanda has chocolate, so she's good.
So do I. Look at this. I'm on cookie number 5. Tagalongs. They're so good. Just saying. Oh. We're also on Periscope too. pscp.tv/The Sully Show. Follow us on Twitter. You can see us. So if I'm ignoring anybody on Periscope, I'm sorry.
We're also in your living room looking through the window. Or maybe not. Or maybe we are. Or maybe not.
Maybe we are. Ever think of that?
We could be.
We're all back. JT's back too.
Really?
I do apologize for eating into the microphone, but
yes, I'm back.
These tagalongs are really good. Yes, we're still on the Girl Scout cookie incident. Love it. By the way, did you know? And Adam, I'm sure you noticed, I switched to either, I think it was your camera or JT's camera when Christy came down to give me the cookies. And she only put her hand in.
I know.
She only put her hand in the studio. She hates being on camera.
So it could have been like the horror story kind of thing where the cookies float around the door and...
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Mr. Bunky sent me a picture of his driveway.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else.
And he no. He's got 4 inches of snow on the ground already. So it's coming.
It's coming.
It's a coming.
Where's he at? Who's that right now?
Maryland?
Maryland?
Yeah, Maryland.
Keep that shit in Maryland.
Yeah, man. What the hell?
Hashtag New England Lives Matter.
Hashtag the only place in the country that can have 4 different seasons in 1 week.
In 1 day.
Yeah, that's also true. That's also true. Big Tank says, stop, man. I've been clean for 2 years from those damn cookies. Hell no.
They are freaking addictive,
Listen,
man.
Just because you're clean doesn't mean I have to be clean, okay? Just saying. I'm just putting it out there, folks.
Yeah, I'm clean. I took a shower.
Oh, look at you. By the way, JT's growing his hair out. Did you notice that?
Oh, yeah. I didn't notice his hair. Sorry.
He's trying to... He's trying to grow his hair out. He's going to get the mullet going again.
Oh, man.
And the
Billy Ray?
Yeah.
He's going to
No,
Cyrus
he
it
won't
up.
let me do the Billy Ray thing.
And for those that are watching, if you notice, I got a chuckle ball in my hands. I forgot to change the batteries, and good thing, too.
And if you subscribe,
because
we'll put the chuckle ball up his butt.
No, we'll do it to Adam, though.
For a small fee.
Oh, yeah, he is basically our Quagmire, so.
Giggity. All right. Hashtag the Sully Show is truth. I don't know about that. Maybe hashtag stretch the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hardly tell the truth.
Just saying. Just saying. Mr. Bunky wants me to show the pic. Well, see, now that would require me to go on Facebook on my computer. And
we believe you. We know what 4 inches looks like, right, Vin?
I was going to say, we all know what 4 inches of snow looks like. We don't need to see it.
Vin says, Sully, the guys at Outpost 31 say hi. Hello, Outpost 31.
Outpost
Do you have it
31.
on the
Good evening.
Overhead speakers?
Maybe. I'm sure the Taft Lounge has us on the big screen.
Apparently, Len Peterson is trying to do some things over there. So
really,
yeah, I got
the gossip train is rolling in the Taft Lounge on Amity Island
over there.
Wow. What's
Len Peterson had Amity Lounge bulldozed to the ground. Andy Reporter broke the news, but seems to have forgotten. For a drink, head over to the Taft Lounge.
And watch the Sully Show.
Yeah. So Amity Lounge no more. Taft Lounge, however, up and running.
Yay! Wait, wasn't the Taft Lounge always up and running?
No.
No.
I mean, it was. It was like one of those makeshift ones, but...
Oh, it was like the cabana out back.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I forgot about that. We love the Jaws community, by the way. Just putting it out there. All right, so I did promise Adam that I would show the brand new Avengers trailer.
I need you all to look away from my camera because I'm going to be doing some stuff when we watch it. Okay, it's going to get real weird.
Hey, as long as you keep it below the camera
Can't
angle,
promise anything.
We're good.
Now, we have shown the first trailer for Avengers before. And now, with the second one... shit's getting real. And I do want to say this. Yes, this is a short visit to the trailer park. We're only going to show the Avengers trailer. And we're going to talk about it real quick because, like I said, I promised Adam that I would. I did. I promised Adam that I would. And I got to queue up the right one. Because if I don't, then... Adam's gonna shit a brick, and I don't want him to.
I'm gonna shit a brick, but
you know what?
You're gonna get a weird look.
Here's what I think is weird about the Avengers trailers. When they first brought the first one out, it's the official trailer, you know. And then they bring it out again, and it's the official trailer. How about trailer 2?
Trailer 2.
Or trailer 1A.
Yeah, like the better trailer. This is the one we should have got to get you all bonerific.
To get you bonerific. Don't want to play it yet because I didn't queue it up yet. Hold on, folks.
Come on.
Hold on.
If you don't queue it up, I'm gonna go to Pornhub while you do that, so I can do two things at once.
Well, I mean, you know.
If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it right.
Vin was born in Manchester, Connecticut.
Which explains why I hate him.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
I live in South Windsor.
Oh boy, you know, I don't know what we're gonna do with him now. I mean,
he lives in Philly. That's all you need to know right now.
Shit has hit the fan. Let me tell you.
That's all you need to know.
Well, Philly's not that bad. It's some of the people there.
These are the kind of people you have to warn not to climb the light posts and to grease it up because they're that retarded.
Very true, my friend. Very, very true. All right, so I'm going to split the screen here. There you go. You can see the wonderful trailer here. And we're going to hit play. As you see, it looks like we're right above New York City here.
The entire time I knew him, he only ever had one goal.
Boom.
To wipe out half the universe. If he gets all the Infinity Stones, he can do it with the snap of his fingers. Just like that.
Just like that.
Tell me his name again.
Thanos.
Bow.
Here's your boy, Spider-Man.
There he is.
We got one
There's
advantage.
my guy.
He's coming to us. We have what Thanos
Doctor
wants.
Strange.
So that's what we use.
The fake Africa.
Wakanda. It's fake news, man. Fake news.
Let's talk about this plan of yours. I think it's good, except it sucks. So let me do the plan, and that way it might be really good.
Wow.
Wow. That's what I love about it. Wow.
The end is near.
And they're bringing a lot of characters into this, folks.
It's only part one.
When I'm done, half of humanity will still exist. Perfectly balanced.
Yep.
As all things should be. I hope they remember you.
Yep. Now, obviously we're not done. Wait for it.
I'm Peter, by the way.
Doctor Strange.
Oh, you're using your made-up names. Then I am Spider-Man.
And that's why Spidey will always be the best superhero in the Marvel Universe. Hands down, no matter what. I don't care what anybody says, okay? It is the way it is, whether you guys like it or not. He is the best, okay? Now, here is the greatest thing, okay? When the first trailer came out, everybody was bitching and complaining that Thanos didn't have his helmet on. He didn't have his gold suit. And I'm like, guys, it's just a trailer. Relax. He's not... He's just like you and me. We're not going to wear the same clothes 24/7. Hell, Iron Man's suit has changed how many times?
42,285.
Oh, you were keeping track. Good for you.
How many armors does he have? You had an entire warehouse full of them.
Right. Now, here is the thing. There are so many characters being introduced in it that are new. And yes, someone is going to die. Okay? And I know who that someone is. And if you've read the comic book, you guys know who it is too. Spoiler alert. It's Captain America. Sorry, folks.
If they're going off the comic itself.
That scene that they showed with Steve Rogers and Thanos fighting. Yep, it's right from the comic.
The original one.
Right from the original comic, okay? So you know someone's going to die.
Yeah, but you also remember if you read the original comic, doesn't mean they're dead.
Right. Well, nobody stays dead in comic books.
But I'm saying the Infinity Gauntlet has the ability to bring them back.
Big Tank says, I'm calling 2 dead. Amanda says, now the question is, how do you get tickets ahead of time for that movie? Well,
suck somebody off.
You could go to the theater. Or you could go online. I would love to say the websites, but they don't sponsor our show. So
most of them do have pre-sales on that stuff. So
yeah.
And Sammy brought up a point. He said, "Well, he didn't die in Civil War, but there's alternate timelines in Marvel after all, and he was supposed to die in Civil War."
Yes, he was supposed to.
If you're going off the storyline, I think they just took the title and did some stuff.
Well, the other thing is you have to remember that he has a what was it? I think it was a 6-film deal. Right? And Avengers Infinity War was supposed to be his last. Obviously, they're doing a part 2, so you know that is going to be
maybe
his
it was
last.
like molded into a 2-parter. It doesn't count.
Right,
like
because
whatever.
it's one big giant opera.
But I think they're just going to segue, if they do it, to having Winter Soldier be the new... Or Falcon.
Or Falcon, yeah. Which is fine.
I think Winter Soldier would be better, but...
Yes. Which
we'll see.
Is the possibility.
We'll see how the Social Justice Warriors feel about that one.
That trailer there, Warner Brothers, take note. That is how you get people invested in your characters.
Yeah.
10 years worth of movies. We have been waiting for Thanos to come out and kick the living shit out of every single Marvel character that has been brought into the Marvel Cinematic Universe for 10 years. That's how it's done.
Yeah, and that's how it's done without giving away the entire storyline of the movie.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, I think they kind of associate that a lot of people that have watched the movies or understand what the Infinity Gauntlet is kind of already stands what's going on.
Let's see. Vince says, yes, every hero shows up for 3 minutes, then a pre-credit scene, a mid-pre-credit scene, a post-credit scene. Ugh. I can say shit. It's a PG-13 show. Just saying. And the swear jar would go to me anyway. So, yeah. Sammy says, but then again, he's the Human Torch 2 in the original Fantastic Four movies. Isn't he? So maybe he'll just reincarnate as another superhero? LOL. That's a good question.
You know what would be funny?
I already know the answer to that.
If they did a Flame On joke in this movie.
Flame On!
Like, just kidding. Like,
Flame On!
Something like that.
Well, another good one is with Deadpool 2. Apparently, there's a whole scene with Deadpool and Josh Brolin making fun of Josh Brolin playing Thanos.
Oh, really?
That's the rumor mill.
That'd be good.
Because, you know, they already previewed it, and I guess they're doing some reshoots, adding more, adding more Cable and Domino scenes, because I guess they wanted more of that. So
right.
So who knows? I mean, you know, anything's possible. You know, I personally think that Avengers: Infinity War is going to destroy the box office, not just a week early, but it's going to beat the original Avengers movie.
Oh, by far.
It's going to destroy it.
I'm going to go watch it like 6 times. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I got to get up early tomorrow.
I'll wait till it comes out on Redbox.
No, JT, you got to go see it, man.
He's not going to appreciate it.
You got to go see it, man. I know you've seen all of them, right? You've seen just about all the Marvel movies, right?
I think I've seen them all. The only one I haven't seen from recent, I haven't watched Guardians of the Galaxy 2 yet.
Oh, that's on Netflix.
That's a good one.
Yes, it is. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
Which,
but
by the way,
I think I've seen all the others. But they were talking about the Infinity Stones there. Doesn't man.
He can't think, but he knows it because he's seen it. He's asking us a Marvel question.
I want to say Ultron.
No,
Wasn't
Vision.
He the one that came out a couple movies ago that had the thing on his
Vision.
Yeah. Vision. Okay.
Yeah.
That's one of the Infinity Stones, isn't it?
That's one of the Infinity Stones. Did you see Doctor Strange?
You know what? I got about 3/4 of the way through it, and I haven't been able to get back to see the rest of it.
Okay, that's okay. The Eye of Agamotto is one of Doctor Strange's wonderful trinkets.
The time gem.
That's got the time gem in it. So that's an Infinity Stone also.
The Tesseract.
Tesseract is another one. Have what was the one from Thor: The Dark World there? That was the red one there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what that one is.
Big Tank says the collector has the one from Guardians. He's got
2.
2, I believe. 2.
Because right now...
Oh, no, he only has 1.
Apparently, there's also a rumor that Iron Man might have one of the gems as well. Like,
no.
There's a rumor that's his arc reactor.
No.
That's the one that's going on. We don't know. We haven't seen all the gems.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tommy.
We haven't seen... Yeah, we haven't seen all the gems yet. They haven't made an appearance to every single one. We made assumptions.
Well, you had the Tesseract has 1, which obviously, you see him crush the Tesseract. You had the Ether, which is 2. You had Loki's Scepter, which is the Mind Stone, which Vision has. You have the Eye of Agamotto, which is the green one. You have
Soul Gem.
The Orb, which was the purple one.
Power Gem.
And that was in Guardians of the Galaxy. And the next one is and this is just the rumor. The rumor is Heimdall has the last one.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Aha. Do you think it's his eyes, or do you think it's the...
I think it's on his belt.
Something like that?
I think it's on his belt, or it's on the sword, or something. Which is how he can see...
I mean, it makes sense, so we'll see how it goes with that.
And Tom says the orange one.
Orange.
Yeah, the Soul Stone. So it's up in the air.
Let's not forget, Adam Warlock hasn't made an appearance on
That's
screen.
true. But he's not until Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Which
But
is
he's got to
after.
be in Avengers. He's got to be in.
They're not.
So they're not staying true to the comic at all?
Nope.
Because Adam Warlock gets the Infinity Gauntlet.
Well, he
in the
gets
comic.
the gauntlet, yeah. But according to James Gunn and Marvel, Adam Warlock is not making an appearance until Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Which is after both Infinity Wars? See, that's crap.
Yeah.
See,
But-
that's why they teased it in Guardians, because I
Right.
thought it was going to be Infinity Wars.
Unless they change their mind,
Or unless
I
they're
don't
not telling
see-
everyone everything.
Yeah,
Because
I don't
if you look
see
at
it
it
happening.
They've added characters that weren't in the original, and they've taken away.
Yes.
Because Fantastic Four was a lot more.
I can't wait for Fantastic Four to
Doctor Doom was a lot more. Silver Surfer apparently rumored to have an appearance.
Disney
and then-
owns Fox now, folks.
And then apparently Captain Marvel is not.
No, she is after.
Yeah, so
they said she's not in the first one.
I heard either, but who knows?
You gotta remember, the second one comes out the next year.
Right.
So anything can happen because you have Ant-Man that comes out, you got Spidey coming out, you got all these other
She's
going to
be in it in some kind of
she's
teaser.
She's going to be in it.
Some like post-credit,
Some
pre-credit.
way, shape, or form, she's going to be in it.
Yeah.
Guarantee it. Guarantee it. But Avengers is going to destroy everything. Which is why I'm glad that they brought it out a week ahead of time with the entire world instead of, oh, we're going to bring it out overseas and then bring it to the United States, even though it takes place in freaking New York. And fake Africa, right?
Wakanda.
Wakanda.
You know, there's a lot of people
Wakanda
that still
forever.
think Wakanda is a real place, like a real country.
You know what? That doesn't surprise me with this world today.
You know how many
It
people
really
are going to be naming their kids Wakanda and T'Challa? I'm telling you right now.
You think so?
I swear to, I'll bet money.
You gonna bet your life on it?
I will bet money that someone's going to name their kid
All right.
Killmonger. I guarantee it.
Amanda says, I'm all confused, but that's because I'm a noob to comics. My guy is the Marvel Comics person. That's okay. As long
The
as...
Marvel Comics person?
Yeah, he collects Marvel Comics. She doesn't. She doesn't read it.
Oh,
which is fine.
My
Listen,
guy, okay, her
Yeah.
boyfriend or whoever.
Yes.
Okay, I read
The
it wrong. I
guy,
was like,
the
my guy?
boyfriend.
Like, okay.
The boyfriend.
Got it.
Listen, it doesn't matter. All you need to do is watch the movies, watch a couple of episodes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because they do tie into Thor and Civil War. Well, not Civil War, Age of Ultron. And
Captain America as well,
you know,
Hydra.
And Captain America. It does tie into those. After that, just watch the movies. Just watch them. It doesn't really matter. Because, a good example, Black Panther comes out right before Infinity War, but it takes place after Civil War. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 takes place during that whole time period. They don't really say when.
They're in space. Anything could happen.
Right. Anything can happen. I mean, it could have happened all in a matter of days. You know, the movie came out 2 years after the original, and it was really only 6 weeks later. So anything is possible. Anything is possible when it comes to Marvel. Okay? Simple as that. Simple as that. You know what? Nick Cage, just because the two of you are going Ghost Rider.
I was joking with that.
I know you're joking with it. The first movie was better than the second one, obviously. I thought the effect of Ghost Rider was awesome. The CGI, the spikes, the motorcycle, everything. I thought it was awesome. Story sucked. Both stories sucked. Okay? But seeing Ghost Rider on the big screen was pretty cool. And seeing him in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., dude, the special effects on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for Ghost Rider was 10 times better than the movie.
Well, you got
And
this.
there you go.
You
know?
know, it's a different angle, a different approach, which is fine. So
It is. What do you say we destroy JT's ears?
All right, let's do it.
Hold on. Here we go. Maybe it's time for I Can't Believe I Read That. Yes, it is time for I Can't Believe I Read That, where we take 5 news stories and, well, we talk about them and bring you people up to speed on the wonderful world we live in. The hilarious world. And I'm not just talking about the ignorant guys that want gun control and new laws and get rid of the Second Amendment and assault rifles and all that. We already did that. I'm talking about those special people. Those people that Darwin, if he was alive today, would be rolling over in his grave. Because he would go, here you go. You are the reason that this world is the way it is.
Touche.
Yeah. Just say it. Just say it. Just say it. You know? Just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. Okay? So, today, first of all, happy belated St. Patrick's Day to everybody. It was over the weekend. It was wonderful, wasn't it? I got to spend it with my family. I hope you guys had a wonderful St. Patrick's Day as well. But let's put it this way. There are things that happen on St. Patrick's Day that people don't know about. And they need to know about this stuff because, well, let's face it. Even the sharpest knife in the drawer can do something stupid. Am I right?
Yeah, on occasion.
Wouldn't
Adam
you guys?
does it all the time.
Exactly.
There you go. So, with that being said, I would like to introduce you to somebody. Manor Township, Pennsylvania. And you're probably saying to yourself, why Manor Township, Pennsylvania? Well, this wonderful gem, well, he's certainly in trouble, but I also love his mugshot. Oh, yes, I do. I love his mugshot. His mugshot.
His mug?
You know, the mugshot alone, it's a very underrated picture, I think. Okay? But in this case, DUI driver vomits out of the window and swerves into oncoming traffic. And you're probably saying to yourself,
oh, yeah. Been there.
What? Well, let me tell you something, folks. Here we go. Here is the gentleman himself. Yep, there's the mugshot. Police arrested a man on St. Patrick's Day who they say was driving under the influence and vomiting out the window at the same time. Yep. Michael Bello, 30 of Lancaster, is charged with 2 counts of driving under the influence and driving on the right side of the road.
He looks like he's about to do something else.
Driving on the right side or driving on the wrong side?
Mr. Bunky says, I was not drunk, LOL.
Hopefully he wasn't driving the shit truck when he did that.
Oh, that would have been bad.
Why do you say have his mouth open that wide?
I don't know, but that's why I love his mugshot.
Because he was going to throw up again.
I'll tell you right now, you need to make that a mug.
This is the... Right? Dude, we should. Oh, wait, would we have to pay him rights?
I don't know.
Oh, we could make it a cartoon.
True.
JT.
A caricature.
JT, get on that. Let's put it... No, seriously, we have a Design by Humans store where we can sell this stuff. I think it would be great. We could put it on a mug and he'll be like, this is the dumbass of the week. Hashtag DAOTW.
Send me the picture.
Dude, it's on the prep sheet.
Send me the picture.
It's on the prep sheet.
It's on the prep sheet.
I'll do that as soon as you get done with your NCAA bracket.
I did my 16. I just didn't post it yet. Because it wouldn't
count if you didn't do it from the beginning.
It wouldn't let me.
It doesn't count.
It wouldn't let me.
Doesn't count.
It still wouldn't let me. I tried.
So all losers. It doesn't count.
It had to be done before Thursday.
I know, and I tried, and it didn't work. It wouldn't let me. I'm telling you.
Sammy says it looks like the guy's getting surprise butt sex.
And Big Tank says, I'll buy a mug. See? Come on.
Mug shots.
Mug. So they arrested Michael Bello. Police said the incident happened around 2 p.m. in Manor Township and East Hempfield Township. East Hempfield and Manor Township police were notified by Lancaster County Radio of a possible DUI driving south on Rowerstown Road, near Columbia Avenue, if you guys know where that is, by the way. The driver was said to be vomiting out of the car and swerving into oncoming traffic. The vehicle was stopped by police in Millersville Road at Charleston Road. Bello was taken into custody, had a chemical test of his breath confirmed he was driving under the influence. Listen, folks, I don't care if you're a deputy. I don't care if you're a sheriff. I don't care if you're a police officer. I don't care if you're a correction officer. I don't even care if you're military police. If you see somebody vomiting out a window while driving, swerving into oncoming traffic, it does not take a rocket scientist to tell you that he is drunk on St. Patrick's Day. Everybody's Irish on St. Patrick's Day, folks. Everybody. That's the beauty of St. Patrick's Day and being Irish.
Even Black Panther?
Even Black Panther. Just saying.
They need an Irish Panther movie.
Amanda says, follow the trail of Upchuck. You'll find your man.
Oh, man.
It's so true. So true. But you know what? It gets better. I guess I have a theme of driving for this
Clearly.
week's for this week's wonderful I can't believe I read that, because this next person gotta admit, my titles were clever on the prep sheet.
It was pretty good.
My titles are very, very clever on the prep sheet. And here's why. Driver tries to get out of traffic offense by saying he's Homer Simpson.
Don't.
There is the license. You can see it clear as day.
Nice.
Yep. Well, it gets better. It gets, of
course, it
so
does.
much better. Now, you would think most fans of The Simpsons.
Yeah, man, it's like, for real?
It's for real. That is the actual picture of the license that this person gave. Now, again, most fans of The Simpsons are probably guys. Okay. Yes, there are women fans of The Simpsons. I'm not saying
but they don't
there
get
aren't.
humor.
Right. However, you would think that a guy did this.
Oh, it was a girl?
It was a woman.
Oh.
A woman
Awesome.
from Milton Keynes.
Sounds like a place where they'd try that, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it for like a DUI or just in general?
Well,
I want that license.
It's a good license. It's a very good license. It's not exactly the same license as the one that Homer has in The Simpsons, but it's very close. Very close. So, the woman was stopped in Buckinghamshire earlier this week when she was pulled over. Instead of pulling out the genuine article, she handed over the Homer Simpson license, complete with his signature and address. Interestingly enough, Homer's license shows that he's able to drive buses, pulling trailers, and some kind of heavy good vehicles. And if you don't believe me, here is Homer Simpson's actual license. Just saying. See, now, if she had that exactly the way it should have been, I would have been really impressed with that.
This is weird. Who's this McLovin guy?
Even though his birth date is incorrect,
And he can also drive a plow.
That's true.
Mr. Plow.
Mr. Plow. It says he was born August 4th, 1963, but according to his real driver's license featured above on the show, he was born on May 12th, 1956. Thames Valley Police traffic cops posted to identify the driver's ID. She found this below. The driver's car was seized and he was reported for driving with no insurance and driving without a proper license. Don't. And Mr. Bunky says, "Oh, got her good side."
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing, Amanda, because like the video went off and then came back on again.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
You
we had
lost-
some weird
You
commercial
lost
happen.
signal and then came back.
Sorry, my bad.
It did the disconnect that it did to me right towards the end of the show on Thursday.
Ah, gotcha.
For good reason.
Gotcha.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, hey now. Hey, hey.
I was going to have you as a guest, but the hell with you.
Hey, hey.
I'm Mayor Quimby. By decree. I make this Homer J. Simpson day.
All right. So this next one, I think I may end up scaring people.
Uh-oh.
So everybody, I would like to just point out that this is a view at your own risk.
Oh, God.
And not only is it a view at your own risk, but I told you so. So, I gave you the warning. This next one is from Milton, Florida.
Oh, knew it.
Woman charged with battery after falling on a goat.
What?
And there she is, folks. Oof. 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 Sammy says he ain't skirt.
Oh, looks like she's mating with a goat.
Oh, snap.
Looks like she was born from a goat.
Oh, snap.
Oh.
Snap, snap, snap.
Hillbilly Jill over there. Oh.
What?
Red nose and all. Oh, wait, no, that's reindeer. Never mind.
Sammy says, oh, no, I just crapped my pants.
Throw mama from the train.
Oh. Mama.
Baby Ruth.
You've
No,
been
they
bad.
They wouldn't even let Mama on the train with that one.
You lied to me, punk.
She's a real looker. Real looker.
I'll get the scary face off the screen for now.
The world's only hooker that never got a job.
Oh, snap. So, a Pensacola woman is facing battery charges after she allegedly physically assaulted her nephew and she fell on top of a goat while being intoxicated.
Sounds about right.
According to the Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Department, the arrest report, deputies responded to the 4700 block of Lynn Road in Milton. I need to sound professional. Once on the scene, deputies made contact with a man who told them that his aunt, Jan Strickland, had come inside a barn located on the property to hold a goat. Strickland, you're a slacker, McFly.
McFly.
While she was being removed, Strickland struck her nephew in the chest 3 times and shoved him into a barn stall door, according to the arrest report.
Things are about to get real
The
weird.
man's wife told deputies that he was in the barn at the time and witnessed the altercation. According to the arrest report, Strickland was located by deputies after several minutes on the side of the barn and was not responsive and not alert. Once she was awakened, she became combative and attempted to strike deputies, the reports say. Oof. Oof. This is just getting better and better. Strickland was arrested for domestic violence-related battery and transported her to the Santa Rosa County Jail, where she is being
was it
held
domestic violence on the goat?
On the nephew.
Oh, okay.
Here's her bail. $250. Most people who get arrested for this type of thing, it's about $50,000.
Right.
Yeah. Amanda says she's now banned from kitty farms and petting zoos. Yes, she is.
Oh, man.
I liked Bunky's comment. Looks like Tom Brady's drunk date.
Oh, snap.
You better shut your damn mouth. You shut your heathen mouth.
You killing me, Smalls. Killing me. By the way, did you guys see that video of the Milwaukee Brewers?
Oh, when they reenacted
they
the
reenacted
Sandlot?
the
Yeah,
Sandlot. I thought that was
good.
great.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll show that next week.
Yeah, that was good.
That was funny. I love that. I was like, that was our only ball.
Yeah, it was signed by somebody named Baby Ruth.
Baby Ruth.
Like,
Babe Ruth. Yeah, do you know her?
Okay, you guys could do your own reenactment.
Oh, trust me. Good. Trust me, Adam and I love the Sandlot. All right, now this next one, I forget where this is from. This is
Where's it always got to be from?
No, this one is from Florida.
There you go.
This one's from Florida.
I looked ahead and I'm a little shocked. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I wish I hadn't done
This
that.
is a little further south than the Mason-Dixon line.
This is right up JT's expertise alley.
Oh, snap.
At least I have one.
That's true.
This is not an area you want to be an expertise in. Trust me.
Oh, man. Florida father-daughter caught having sex in their backyard. And go.
Oh.
Wait, the question is actual daughter or stepdaughter?
I'll tell you.
Here we go.
But here we
oh
go.
my God.
There's the father and daughter.
She looks like a fat Marilyn Manson.
Taylor Bunn, 19, and her father, Justin Bunn, 39, reportedly were arrested after witnesses allegedly saw them having sex in the backyard in Florida.
She looks like Wednesday Addams if she ate all the Girl Scout cookies ever.
Don't mess with my Girl Scout cookies. Sammy says, "Oh, damn."
That is one fugly woman. Ugh.
So there you go. She's 19, and her actual father is 39. So that answers that question.
Yeah. What came first?
I'll get the scariness off the screen there for you, folks.
Jesus
The
Christ.
father and daughter were arrested Tuesday in Florida after allegedly being caught having sex.
You could
What do you mean
almost put the other
allegedly?
lady up
Like
there.
with those
Yeah.
hand stuff? Like what?
They were taken into custody after witnesses told Panama City police they spotted them having sexual intercourse in a backyard. Both father and daughter confessed to having consensual sex, but claimed it was an isolated incident.
Yeah, right. That's something that all people say. Oh yeah, it was just isolated.
The
Well,
Bunns,
by isolated, they thought nobody could see them.
Right.
Sure. The Bunns appeared in court on incest charges Wednesday. The judge ordered them to stay away from each other, according to the Miami Herald. Justin's bail was set at $5,000, while Taylor's bail was set at $1,000, the report says. So here you go. Here's a perfectly good case
Incest is
of
best.
incest, okay? And I see a little sexism here.
Yeah.
I do. I see sexism. And the reason I see sexism is because Justin's bail was set at $5,000, yet his daughter's bail was set at $1,000.
Well, he should have known better.
So should she.
Wait.
Yeah.
How old was she?
19.
Okay, well, there. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Listen,
Then
look at the
I
both of
agree.
them.
Listen, it
They've
was
been
my
on a lot
raging
of meth.
hormones, okay, folks?
They've been on a lot of meth, okay? The two of them cannot afford either one of that dollar amount, okay?
Amanda said, and now the gene pool goes down the drain. Fantabulous. The only problem with that, Amanda, was obviously the gene pool was already.
Oh, it
Yeah,
was
but
tainted.
Florida is
It was
like the
tainted.
Britain of America,
I'm-
okay?
I'm
A lot of
thinking those
incest
are both
happening down
offspring
there.
from.
Oh, this is disgusting.
Oh, man. And, of course, our last one for the night, for I can't believe I read that before we get into the dumbass of the week, is, well, this one's an interesting one, too. Funny, but interesting.
I feel like that's going to be sad.
Oh, no, this one's good.
Okay.
This is another driving incident.
Thought out driving themes.
Is this the one I put in?
Yeah, I believe so, JT. I believe. No. No. This was actually Rich from Arizona.
Okay,
Yours,
yeah, that's right. Mine's actually up in the regular stories.
yeah, yours is up in the regular stories, and you also have the dumbass of the week for this week.
Woohoo!
So this week, this last one, I forget where it says it's from. Oh, this is Long Island. It's from Long Island.
Local
Ice-T.
girl.
My town.
Ice-T?
My place where I grew up. I'm gonna show the girl. There she
Maybe
is.
you know her. Maybe you know her.
No, I don't think I do. No,
I keep waiting for somebody to pop up that I do know. Thank God it hasn't
no,
happened.
I don't know this. I don't know this person, but there she is.
She
Yeah.
she looks like the type of person that asked to see the manager.
Yeah,
Seriously.
But you know, not a bad looking woman.
No,
Right
I
after
mean,
being
I-
accosted by Adam.
You know, so impaired
Check the
driver
roots.
pulls up to jail security booth, tries to order bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich.
Nice. Hey, at least it wasn't McNuggets. Amanda says the missing girl from Jersey Shore.
Oh, she's not. No, this girl's not a train wreck as that show. Come on now.
No.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Ildefonso thought she was at a drive-thru when she put in an order for a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich on Friday morning. The 44-year-old Jamesport woman was arrested on driving while ability impaired by drugs and unlicensed driving charges after the authorities said she pulled up to the Suffolk County Sheriff's Office Correctional Facility and tried to put in a breakfast order at the Riverhead Correctional Facility security booth.
Only thing funnier was if she would have ordered donuts. If she would have been like, I want donuts from the police.
How can you mistake a jail for a McDonald's?
I want sprinkles.
JT,
Liz,
it's the meth. It's the meth. It makes you do crazy
Yeah.
things.
Authorities
Ben
say
hasn't said it lately, so
that's
you
true. Big Tommy says, "I'd like a shirt that says what is it? Side of hash browns." I'd like a side of hash browns.
I was
please.
like, I'd like a shirt day hash browns. Like, what the
Shirt
hell is
day
that?
hash-
I was thinking he went like French on us or something.
So after she went up to the security booth, authorities said after the woman pulled up and tried to place an order for bacon, egg, and cheese, Deputy Yvonne DeCaro, who was manning the
bacon?
booth at the
That's
time,
ironic.
told her that she was at the county jail. Yeah, I get what you're saying,
It took
Campbell.
you that long, Adam?
Bacon, pig, oink, oink, police officer. I used to do that to
I
cops
can't
when I
believe
was
it
your
took him that
age.
long to do it. Come on, Adam. You're slacking, man.
That's when they said Ildefonso insisted she really wanted a sandwich. DeCaro then took a closer look at the woman. According to Suffolk County Sheriff's deputies, they discovered she had dilated, glassy eyes and appeared to have white powder on her left nostril.
Why you always wipe afterwards?
And game over, folks.
Powder donuts. Got it.
Afterwards, authorities said Ildefonso failed a field sobriety test and was arrested. She later consented to a blood test, according to authorities. Results from the test are pending. Attorney information for Ildefonso wasn't immediately available. She's set to be arraigned Saturday in Southampton. Wow. Listen, you are not getting out of this.
Classy broads out in there in Long Island. Classy.
You are not getting out of this.
No.
If they found a white powdery substance around your nostril,
Which
okay?
I'm sure they took a sample of.
You better hope it's anthrax.
Yeah, Amanda said, "Here's your sign. It's got your name and little numbers on it."
I like a bacon, egg, and sausage.
Sausage.
No, she wasn't drunk.
It was stoned.
She was stoned.
I see rainbows. Wait, there's a fairy.
Yeah, name is Adam.
Oh.
Yes, what's happening, sweet thing?
Stop it.
Oh, you go ahead and stop it, you big baby.
Tom says they only gotten better since I left Long Island. No, they didn't. They got better for us.
Better being a relative term, you know.
Of course.
A lot of
downhill.
swiping left, I imagine, over there.
Tinder. No. Oh, cute. No.
No.
Arrested? No.
No.
Drug addict? No. Oh, look. Someone likes donuts. Okay.
Why she got that white stuff on her nose?
Oh, man. So that, my friends, is... I can't believe I read that. Now, we do go on a little further. I do apologize for the echo, folks, because it's going to happen. I apologize. I'm working on it. Eventually, I'll get it fixed. Let's do it. Maybe.
Performance anxiety, I got it.
And
Yeah, he's been having it for a while now.
You people are idiots. Idiots. Got anything for that, dumbass? Well, April Fool, dumbass.
It's time for the Dumbass of the Week.
Dumbass. Dumbasses. 300 million sperm. That's the one that got
It is the one that got through. It is now time for the Dumbass of the Week, where we take all those wonderful contenders and, well, we make fun of that one special person that just wins it all every week. It is time for the Dumbass of the Week. If you haven't a contender, you can send it to us to dumbass@thesullyshowonline.com. Again, the email is dumbass@thesullyshowonline.com, and we might just use it for the show. As proof, Rich from Arizona is the leading king.
The reigning and defending
king.
Dumbass of the Week champion.
Exactly.
Adam missed it last week when the entire prep sheet was done.
Yes.
By Rich.
From Arizona did the entire prep sheet last week.
Damn, Rich.
All those articles. We did it. We did it. So this week.
Thanks, Obama.
This one comes from JT. JT gets to claim the title for the throne. Not the throne. By any means, not the throne.
Hey, but I get double credit because it's all video.
It is all video. And the good thing is, I've seen this video. I saw this about a week or two ago. So this did happen. This is true. And it actually happened last April.
Oh, it's almost a year old.
It's almost a year old, but it's hysterical.
Don't matter how old it is, it's still funny as hell.
As long as it's a dumbass of the week that you think is good, send it to us. I don't care how old it is, unless we've done it already, which we can go back and look, because I post it on the podcast every single week of who the dumbass is. So, the question that everybody has, I'm sure, is how did JT do? JT, I can tell you this. You did fantastic.
Okay.
You did. You did fantastic. And the reason you did fantastic is because this one takes place in Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas, where guns are everywhere. That's right, folks. Guns are everywhere in Texas. And it happened at a cell phone store. Yep, cell phone store. I'm going to split the screen here. Show everybody's reactions here. So here we go. We have security footage of a couple.
Sorry, I'm watching ahead.
You're watching ahead. We have video footage here, and here we go.
With sound.
Yeah, it's got sound. You see a very tall gentleman walk in, and people are going, "Hey, you can't do this." It cuts to him going behind the counter, pulling out cell phones. He's actually trying to rob the store. And customers...
He's pretty ballsy, too. He just walks around like bum, bum, bum.
Customers and the employees walk out and lock the door from the outside. Okay?
That is ingenious.
Now, here you go. I'm going to pause it. You can see right in the corner there, he's right by the door. All right? He's trying to get out. Trying to get out with everything that he's trying to steal. Okay? Amanda says, seen this before? Yeah, trust me. That's why we're doing it. Okay? Here you go. He's trying to get out. He takes a gun to shoot the lock.
Not once, not twice.
3, 4. And now he's going to try and kick the door open. And then he runs and crashes into the door. Twice. Now listen. You can hear him say, please, please, I have nothing. I have nothing.
Nah, bro. You going to jail. You doing that bid.
Look at, he's begging to get out. Begging.
I'm sorry, please.
Yeah, you sorry now. Oh.
And enter the police. I got nothing in my hands, man. I got nothing in my hands.
You had something in your
Had something, boy. You had something.
Now you're going to have something in your ass.
Oh.
What do you think is going to happen? Do you think he'll get charged with like gun possession, shooting?
I'm sure it was an illegal firearm.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was an illegal firearm.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Well, my question is,
yeah,
did the The cell phones, did they rob the place or did the person rob the cell phones?
Oh,
I don't understand
that's
like
a
that.
very good question,
Well,
Adam.
yeah, I mean,
Did
did
the cell
the
phones
lock
rob
assault the
themselves? Did they
gun?
walk out and like try to get out and get locked in?
Yeah. Did like JT just said? Did the lock assault the gun? Or
Right.
Did the gun assault the lock?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Better yet. Did the door break itself, or did the guy run into?
Better yet, did the trigger pull itself?
It probably did.
Or did the firing pin just slip?
I think that we just went full circle with our show today. I really do. I think
because we haven't done the NCAA picks, but that's okay.
I think we went full circle. I do. I think we went full circle, and Amanda even says, "Mind blown."
Big Tank
I'm
says
watching this
Chargers.
video again
I
because it's
say
that funny.
possession while being stupid.
Very true. Very true. Ambu just came into the chat room and says, "What's this?" All right. Well, that's a loaded question. Very loaded question. So my smart ass answer is a live stream on Twitch.
Nice.
Kind of, doing a show.
This guy's.
We've got microphones. We got cameras.
And what's your non-smart ass answer?
I got someone in studio. I got someone in Indiana out of the studio from his home, So I would say, we got graphics and lower thirds. You're watching video and hearing us. So that's the smart ass answer. The correct answer is the Sully Show you're watching. So thanks for tuning in, buddy. I do appreciate it. Just saying.
We got groupie fans.
I like groupie fans.
Or did she
fun.
misspell that? I think it might have been saying gropey.
No,
No,
a little bit of A, a
yeah.
little bit of B. Yeah.
She's good.
Okay.
Some of the fans can be a little bit gropey.
Yeah, like Vin.
Mr.
Bunky.
Speaking of which, where's Vin? I haven't heard a smart ass.
Yeah,
comment
he's been
from
very
him.
quiet. I wonder if he's
I think he
walking
fell-
the dogs.
I wonder
I
if
think he
he's
fell asleep.
looking for Girl Scouts right now.
So that, my friends, is our Dumbass of the Week for this week. If you have a contender, make sure to send it to us to dumbass@thesullyshowonline.com. Again, the email is dumbass@thesullyshowonline.com. And if you like what you saw, make sure you click and subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/accidental punch. And don't forget to hit the follow and the subscribe button and share it on your Facebook and your Twitter. By all means, we'd love to have you guys with us. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, that's how we roll. Wow, guys, it was a good show today. I'm not going to lie. Very good show. Very good
It was
show.
all right.
We still have a couple minutes to kill, And the fact that... what happened?
Amanda said, "Ow! I was laughing, and I poked my nose."
You're welcome.
Sammy says, "I liked what I saw,"
Yay! I'm glad you liked what you saw.
and he's already hit the like button. So
Aw, thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Sammy and I go kind of way back, but not really. Only like a couple of months. So does JT. I mean, he's been, tuning into your show left and right, which is fantastic. He's also been tuning into the Sully Show, too. So,
yeah, well,
So, Sammy, thanks, man. And it's all Camilla's fault that you're a part
You're
of the
awesome.
show. That you're awesome. So yeah. Got to get Camilla back on. Eventually. She's taking some time off, which is a bummer. But you know what? You got to do what you got to do. You can't let streaming kill you. All right, so there's your Sergeant Gracie. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Sammy says, yeah, it's Camilla's fault. It is. But it's all good. Dude, you did really good on that. Seriously.
thank you. Yeah, you can see the detail in the tree and everything.
Yeah, you can see the detail in the mountain,
It's not a mountain.
That's a tree, and then those are...
Doesn't look like a tree.
That's a tree.
Looks like a mountain.
That's a tree. No, so what do you see in green and then just a big goop of, whatever.
A big goop?
Like that.
What's a big goop?
I don't know. Everyone else knows that's a tree. Everyone, I'm sure, looks at it and goes, that's a tree with clouds in the background.
Gotcha.
And a dog laying down.
Gotcha.
There you
So
go.
good.
Thank you, Adam.
Yeah,
good.
see?
Hey, you
It's
know.
bad when I'm defending JT. Okay?
Right?
That's bad.
Yeah.
I'm in shock right
Yeah,
now.
it's a little shocking.
It's my once-a-year charity I do. I'm writing that off. It's tax season. so-
Sure, okay, all right, I got you.
Mr.
not
Wood,
gonna
it
get-
says right here you were nice to JT 4 times this year with a deduction of $500. I don't see how
Yeah,
that's a write-off. Trust me.
wish.
Tune in
More
on
like
Tuesdays.
500
You'll understand.
Tune in on Tuesdays.
More like 500 half-pence or something.
That's the thing, man. And, I would love to take some tax write-offs for this show. Look at all the equipment I bought over the years.
Tank says that, Sully, you need to get your eyes checked.
No.
And Amanda says, I see a squirrel and a butterfly doctor.
It's pretty.
I think you poked more than your nose there, Amanda.
Pretty.
Yeah, I don't. What does she have over there, and can she give some of it?
Right.
What's in those Thin Mints?
But this tag-along tastes really good. I'm having another one.
Did you go through the whole box?
No. I went through about half of it.
He'll go through the rest of the box when I leave.
No, I'll probably put it in the freezer again. They're better frozen. Girl Scout cookies are like crack.
True story.
It's quite an addiction.
But legal.
Also true.
Yeah, and also hard to get.
But now you can order them online, so it's really not.
What?
I know, it's crazy.
That's game over. That's it.
I have to send me that website.
I think I have a couple of friends that have links that they can send me. So
are they still expensive?
Oh, by the way, yes, they are. But before I forget, because the show is almost over, and I do want to say this at the end of the show. Starting this week, I actually posted on the personal Facebook, and we'll be posting it on Twitter, as well as the Facebook show page as well. So make sure you guys take a look out for it. My wife and I are actually starting a team, and we're raising money for the March of Dimes. Now, if you don't know the March of Dimes, shame on you, because you should. The March of Dimes does help with research for premature babies and helping to try and stop that in the future. Okay, so we're doing a fundraiser. You can go to marchforbabies.org/Team Little Jedi, and Little is Lil Jedi, just like that. And that is our team. So if you'd like to donate, by all means, go to marchforbabies.org/Team Little Jedi. The graphic will be up on the screen starting next week. You'll be seeing posts on Twitter about it, as well as on Facebook. So please check it out. Share it with your friends. If you're on my personal Facebook page, you can go there and you can share the link. The more that we can, better. We're trying to get a goal of $2,000 this time, so we are starting a team. And if you are in the Connecticut area and you want to walk with us, you can join the team and help raise money as well. And that'll all go to the March of Dimes, which is going to be really, really awesome. So if you can do that, that would be fantastic. I'm not going to say do it. I'm not going to say don't do it, but it would be really cool if you could take it into consideration and help us with a fundraiser. Come the weekend of the March, which I believe is the end of April, is for the March of Dimes walk here in Hartford. I'm planning on doing some type of 24-hour stream to help raise money for the March of Dimes, which is going to be phenomenal. We'll have video games. Maybe we'll do the Sully Show. We'll also have JT come on. I'm trying to get some of the nurses that my daughter had while we were at CCMC. So it should be a pretty good and fun time. So make sure you keep an eye out on Twitter and Facebook. We do have to get out of here. So, Adam.
You can follow me on Twitter at PatriotPride80. Also, make sure that you like our Instagram page. Go ahead and follow us on there as well. Lots of funny, interesting, amazing content there.
Yeah. JT, go for it, my friend.
Twitter, JTH_country. You can follow my regular websites and on Facebook, both veterangardendeco.us or jthollismusic.com. And don't forget to tune in Thursday for Shout Out with JT, where we just might have a brand new opener for the show.
Yes, because I'm working on it slowly but surely, but I should get it done by the end of the day today. So, if you would like to follow me on Twitter, you can go to @The Sully Show as well as @Accidental Punch. Make sure you click the follow and subscribe button here on Twitch, twitch.tv/Accidental Punch. You can podcast at morelikeradio.org or go to tinyurl.com/The Sully Show podcast. podcast. It's that simple, that easy. Kevin, one of our main moderators who is MIA today because he had some things to do, will be live tomorrow night here on the Twitch channel at about 7:30, 8 o'clock or so, playing They Are Billions, which is a fantastic real-time strategy game. It's awesome. If you like what you saw today, please spread the word. Help us out. Post us on Facebook and Twitter. We are live on Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We hope to see you guys next week. Have a great one. Goodbye for now.
You're listening to The Sully Show.
They got the mustard.
Screw you. Go Team Little Jedi.
And we are off the audio stream. Thank you again for everybody who is still tuned in and checking us out. Before you guys go and decide to, hey, this is what we're going to do, we are going to do a little bit of a raid. And I just want to go on Twitch and I want to see who is actually on Twitch. And we're just going to, show the love to one of the people that I like to see. So, before we do anything, let me just do this here, and we'll go. Hey, my show is made with this. I do want to say, let's see here. Let me just double check to see who is live right now. Ooh, we got a couple of people that are live. Wow, look at that. Let's see here. What do you say we do a raid for Psychotic Elf? It looks like he's playing Sea of Thieves, which is really cool. So I'm going to do this. So everybody who is going to stay in the chat room, make sure you show your love for Psychotic Elf. Tell him hi, tell him where you're from, and that we sent you, and it'll be fantastic. So let me just make sure I spell things the right way. Psychotic, nope, did it wrong. At Psychotic Elf. There we go. So, yep, not right yet. Hold on.
Come on.
There we go. Psychotic Elf. All right. So we're going to do a nice little raid. Guys, again, send your love. Tell him we sent you. Enjoy his stream. It's awesome. We'll see you guys tomorrow and Thursday. And again, have a great week. So here we go. And the raid is going to be starting very, very shortly. As a matter of fact, it's going to be awesome. So make sure you guys go in, say hi, and it's going to be great. I hope everybody has a great week. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Goodbye now. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.